Yubble deeble, a yabble doo, a yabby deeby, a dooba doo, a yabba dabba, a deeba doo, a yibba dabba deeba dooba da. How do the people do? I think it is okay. Oh, I can hear myself. That is not very fun. Hello. How's it do? How's it go? How's the people's? How is the everyone's? I hope you as well. Oh, I just realized I completely forgot to hook up chat. Oopsies. Oopsies. Also, hello, Atom. How is it doing? How is you do? Been a minute. But I hope you're doing well. I am currently existing. Oh my god, fuck off, please. It's always wonderful when you, like, dick around with software and, like, don't have the fun. You're just gonna go back to coding in C++. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I would do that. My main thing is it's just, like, I kind of want to make a project first, and then, you know, kind of work backwards instead of vice versa, right? Because, like, playing with Vulkan, as an example, right? It's like, it's not necessarily that I even hated it, right? It's just like, it was one of those things where, although I think it could be significantly better long term, it's just like, there's so many tools and stuff that I would need to build first. And the issue is that, like, financially, I'm not really in a place where, you know, I can spend 5 years working on a game, right? Like, I do need some form of product. So, you know, that's wonderful. Which really sucks, because I actually genuinely enjoy, you know, the SPP and stuff. It's just a pain. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We will see an experience. Anywho, we're actually back to the Onin game project thing. So, hell yeah, welcome back to there. The real ones know the 09 project. You're going to start a new project anyways, where I intend to actually commit and keep in a proper format. You see, that's what everybody says until it's too late. And then once it's too late, then you're screwed. You're fucked. It's over. So, you know. Or you intend to actually comment and keep things... I mean, commenting isn't really the thing. I've actually found comments always are more of an annoyance than not. Like, obviously we will disagree, but, like, for me, it's always been one of those things, right, where it's like, let's just keep the code base, like, proper versus, like, not proper, but, like, let's keep the code base readable, you know? I still have your art in the folder. I, in fact, do. Muhi ha hoo ha. It's almost like I actually make an effort to, like, back this stuff up and, like, keep it. Actually, here, Adam, let me show you this as a quick little fun thing. I actually don't know what folder I'm on, so let me hide it just in case it's, you know, something I should not disclose. Oh, that actually wasn't too bad. But anyways, let me navigate there real quickly. Let me trudge through the mines. So if I go here, whoopsies, I want to go here. I'm doing the command to jump to a location. I want to go to here. This isn't a thing specifically for you. This is more a thing for, like, everyone. But actually, let me just double check. Yeah, this works. Yeah, this works. Oh my gosh, I had a cable rub my hand and it felt like a bug and I kind of freaked out for like a quarter of a second. But yeah, no. I actually do my best effort to actually, like, log and keep all the art possible. So, for instance, you know, I might not verbalize it the best, but, you know, like, here is the one that you posted in the server the other day. I think on Friday it was. I don't remember the dates the best, but you get the idea, right? So, oops, that's that. But yeah, so you can see, like, right here, like, here's this one. Got it saved. Or then, like, another example, as you can see, then there's, you know, this little goober from the Wens of Backs. So, yeah, I mean, hey, you know, call me an asshole, but I do make an effort to actually, like, you know, preserve things and keep things and whatever. So, I don't know, take that as you will. Take that as you will. Also, I'm very quickly going to just post this link in the Discord server because, yeah. For the stream, book, I'm going to say live with a cat face. Ooga booga booga boo. And ta-da! You have things I never knew you downloaded? Exactly. I genuinely do my best to save everything, including, like, even if it's just little jokey doodles, because, like, I just respect it and I appreciate it. Like, it's legitimately one of those things where it's like, I know, like, it might not seem like it, but hey, creep. Oh yeah, I mean, fucking, I am a mega creep when it comes to saving art that people drew of me. Like, why wouldn't I? Excuse me, I want to do Substance Designer real quickly because that purple texture on the ground is bothering me. But yeah, so what I'm going to do very quickly is I'm going to very quickly slap together a ground thing. And then once I slap together a quick little grass texture, because lol, why not? I am then going to do things, such as, but not excluding, trying to make the 3D character thing a little bit nicer. Because my intention is basically is that, like, you know, I want to... Actually, wait, there's probably a texture that I could probably yoink offline, isn't there? If I go to, like, a website. So, let's see, 3D textures.me. Let's look for grass very quickly. Grass. This should probably work. Grass with flowers, grass, stylized grass. That sounds pretty on point. Yep, that looks pretty damn close. I noticed that a couple others, so let's just take a peek. Stylized grass 2 and 1. Stylized grass 2. That looks more like a marsh to me. Stylized grass 1 actually looks, or 2 looks really nice, actually. That's almost bang on what I was thinking. I'm just going to see if there's any other grassies. Stylized stone floor. Let's check out that one for the lulz. That one's not too bad either. That's actually an Unreal... Or that's a Substance Designer, I think, template project, so hell yeah. Texture Pack Volume 1, huh? I will happily, yoink it. Oh, it's probably a buy thing, isn't it? Yeah. I should definitely, like, subscribe to this thing once and, like, just yoink all the textures. Let's see, you have a grass texture made, but, it looks like it's probably a Little Big Planet. Honestly, that fucking rocks if that's the style you're going for. Because, like, that's always the thing that always bothers me when people critique art, is like, oh, this doesn't look good. And it's like, brother in Christ. Oh, I just realized my entire screen froze. So it's going to be one of these streams, huh? But, yeah, it's one of those things, right, where, like, I always get, like, not confused, but I always get, like, thrown off when people try, like, critique fucking, you know, like, art or whatever, and this, like, the art is, like, you know, like, very clearly stylized. It's like, oh, this doesn't look good. It's like, I'm sorry, you lack Tate. Tate. Yes, you lack Tate. No, you lack taste. Taste. Tomato. Veggie. Anywho, yeah. So let's just grab this, because I just want to use this so much more instead of, the other thingy. So what I'm going to do very quickly is I'm going to wrap you open. I'm going to pop you open. I'm going to go into here. Let's see. Projects. It was 189, I think. Nope. It wasn't 189. What was it? 187? Checkbox. C++ Arena. Truck incident. Oh, yeah, that thing. That's something I was commissioned for. It was like 180. Oh, it's 183. My bad. I know it's 180 something. Anyways, let's pop this into there. Then let's make a texture folder for this. So let's do a new folder. We'll name this one textures. Ticks. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna type right now. Textures. There we are. And then we'll slam this one into there. Whoopsies. We'll slam that one into there. Wait, so should I save only chunks that are closed but only temporarily store larger chunks for my meshing purposes? Let's see, you're my chat GDP, I'm gonna have to blabber to you. I would say that's more of a rubber duck thing than a chat GDP thing, but sure. I would say, okay, so it entirely depends, right? And it depends on, like, the target and the world size and blah, 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 right? I would say if it's intending to be, like, a very large world, then I would do, like, you know, resolutions based on distance, right? Where, like, you know, how close of it, it's like, you know, it zooms in and in and in. Do I have your goofy models of the 09 thing? I think I do. I don't recall exactly where. Also, I should really move the music into here. The concept art into there. And I should also move the textures into there. Godot modules. Oh, that's the entire Godot project, I think, isn't it? Because this is going to be like 200 gigs, 1.8 gigs. Yeah, that seems... Yeah, that's a recompile I did, so let's get rid of that. GLB, I think these might be them. If they're not them, then they're mine, which is fun. Always open with all applications. Blender, if you think it's not fucking Blender, you crazy. The one of these should be it. If one of these ain't it, then color me shocked. Oh, this is the wrong version of Blender. By, like, a lot. Alright, let's try this. Let's see. We're gonna go like this. We're gonna go, get info. We're gonna go always open with other. And then I think it's in the Steam apps folder, which is the issue, and it's not here, right? Yeah, it's gonna be my Steam applications, which is going to be, I think it's under here. No, it's gonna be under here, here. It's going to be my home folder, probably, actually, now that I think about it. It's just going to be here. It's going to be probably in my... Is there a Steam folder here? Steam. Nope. All right, let's just do this thing quickly. We're going to go to Stame. We're going to yank the Blender, browse local files. Where the frick did the browser go? Oh, you're being weird. We're going to cancel you for a second. We're going to browse the local files. Ta-da. And you exist in this location. So we're going to right-click. We're going to copy path name. We're going to get you out of here. Other. What I then want to do is I then want to go boop. Select you. I don't care. Open it. You. Change all. Yep. Gargle. Oh, that's a song I made. Surprised to have a song I made suddenly come on, honestly. And then open in the thing. Why are you opening the wrong file type again, you dumbass piece of fucking shit? If I specify a fucking location, you fucking listen to the location. You don't try do other shit. You don't try fucking reroute it. You fucking choose what I fucking say. Don't start pulling a fucking Windows on me. Add. Change all. Continue. That changed again. I saw that. I fucking saw that. Don't you tell me I didn't see it. Add. See, it says specifically in brackets 5. Change all. Continue. It is going to open in 3 again, isn't it? Because it just changed back. Oh, I'm going to have to fucking... Oh my god, I fucking hate it. Every time software tries to be fucking smart, it always pisses me off. It's like, oh, you meant this thing. No, I didn't mean this thing. Fuck off. Fucking gargle my shit. Like, I don't care. I don't care. Be gone. It's made by Apple, so it can't be any better than Windows. Oh, it's significantly better than Windows. It is significantly better than Windows, but the issue is that, like, Mac's honestly in this really weird spot where it tries to cater to, like, 2 audiences. One being, like, you know, the Apple Silicon tech bro, and then the other end being fucking, actually, no, this isn't one of my songs. It just sounded like one of my songs. I was tripping. But yeah, so, like, it's one of those things, right, where it's like, it isn't that it's fucking better, it's just that it's trying to cater to 2 audiences, and anytime you cater to 2 audiences, like, anytime you're going to fucking stomp on one toes or the other, right? Like, there's never going to be a middle ground. Hey, look at that, it did actually open Blender 5 this time. See, this is what I mean, right? So you can see what happened here. My face fucking froze again, because of course it fucking did. Thanks, OBS. But you can see here, it's like now it actually opened like the Blender file that I wanted it to, once I move it over. But you see it opened actually in 5 now. It's just that it's like, you know, is being dumb as shit, because it was like, no, okay, you see, this is named similarly to an application, your application folder, so that's what you mean, right? And it's like, no, that's actually very specifically not what I mean. Also, yeah, Adam, here you go. I think this one was yours, right? I think this one was yours. Whoop, Blender just crashed. Yay! I still got this Blender bullshit. Woo! Oh my god. I'm going to fucking do a kickflip. Well, there's your proof that I still have it, I guess. Alright, I'm just gonna stop you. I don't care. Fucking go away. Dude, I thought the Blender crashing issue was fucking fixed. If it's not fixed, I'm going to be fucking livid. I'm going to be so fucking livid. Well, let's see. Let's actually close you. So we're gonna do... Oh yeah, report that shit, because I'm fucking tired of it. Fucking send it, go, be gone. Get out of my fucking face. Oh, wow, we have a Blender crashing issue again. That's fine. Oh, and my fucking stream froze. God fucking damn it. I'm not in the mood for this shit right now. I've slept all day because I've been sick. I'm still fucking sick. Like, I'm having very much not a good time. And if I have to deal with this bullshit, I'm going to be so upset. What do you want, dog? Don't bug me right now. This is not the time to bug. You had your food and everything earlier. This is not the time. If you want to go for a pee, that's fine. But please don't bug me. Please don't bug me right now. I'm not doing okay. Okay. Well, why are you... Oh, yeah, that makes sense, actually. I was going to say, like, why are you important? But I was like, no, that makes sense. It's legitimately one of those things, right, where, like, it's like, as I inch further into fucking the depths of, like, any software, it's like the urge to, like, rip it out and make my own is just growing exponentially. What you doing, pups? What you doing, pups? He's sticking his little head on my lap. What you doing, baby? What you doing, pups? What can I do for you, Mr. Man? What can I do for you, Mr. Boy? What's going on? What's going on with you? What's going on with the Mr. Puppy Man? What's going on with the guy? Do you want to go for a pee? You want to go for a pee? Are you just here trying to be my emotional support guy? Are you just here trying to be my emotional support man? Oh, look at you. Oh, look at the guy. Look at the man. Look at the baby. Oh, you're a good boy. You're a good boy. You know that? You know that? You do your best and I love you. Your best is all I ever need. Your best is all I ever need. Even if your best isn't a lot that day, that's all I need. And you're the best man ever. You're the best baby boy ever, aren't you? Aren't you? Aren't you, pups? Aren't you, pups? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Aren't you? What would you like to do? You want to go for a pee? You want to go lie back down? You want to go lie back down? Why don't you go lie down, babes? Why don't you go lie down? Could you lie down for me? Could you lie down for me, mister? Can you lie down? There, does that help? That helps a lot. Thank you, Mr. Man. Okay. Back to suffering. The D drive. Modlog shader order, C++ severity, 8 message variable, got a def stream file, has a initializer with a delete type. That sounds awesome. That sounds absolutely amazing. Alright, what the hell do I want to do? I can't do anything with Blender because Blender's broken, which is awesome, because if I want to do anything with Blender, I'll have to restart my system at the least, and that'll be an issue. You want to go for a pee? Like, dude was like just fine, and then now he's like, hey, what if I go piss now? You want to go for a pee? Go for a pee. No? No? Okay then. Don't say I didn't offer. Don't say I didn't offer. Alright, anyways, carrying on, I guess, is so... Let me just grab a drink quickly. Okay. So, carrying on. Okay. So, where we're at right now is we have this little menu thing that appears. which doesn't freaking work right now because of course it doesn't. Why is my cursor hidden? Well, anyways, we got that. We got to move. That moves in the direction that I need. We're then also jumping around and stuff, and we have very loose physics. So now that we have this, what I would like to do more than anything is I would very much like to do cancel. What I would like to do first, I would say, is I would like to do like a sprint, right? So I spent a hot minute since I touched this. So where the frick is my mouse? There. Jesus. Why is Godot eating my fucking mouse? I can't... Look it, my mouse is right here on the taskbar, right? If I click, it just gets consumed. Oh, because it's still trying to run the app. What? Well, like, how do I stop running the app then? Command period. That is a fucking weird one. Okay. Okay, well that's weird. Anyways, okay, what's the entry point of the game again? Just fucking main.good. Okay. Oh no, because that's the... No, there's a... No. Well, yeah. What's the main good again? Pack scene? Yeah. That's what I want. Because main will have the file, right, that loads. So this will load the menu, right? Yeah, loading menu, add child, main menu. Let's see, set a speed variable to multiply the velocity vector, that just make a change with it. Well, I mean, I know how to do it. I'm just fucking, like, I'm sitting here and I'm just trying to, like, refamiliarize my Godot, because it's been so long since I touched it, because, like, you know, this might surprise you, but I don't actually, like, you know, preemptively hype myself up for streams. I mostly just send it. So it's like, okay, shit. So it's like, it's not even just that, right? It's like, okay, well, like, how do I get the inputs again? How do I get the fucking, how do I get the, like, you know, player shit? How do I do all this other stuff, right? So it's like, okay, wait a minute. So fucking go away. I don't care. Wait, why are you, yeah, okay, I don't care. It's been so long since I touched it full bite. Joke's on you in that connotation. I do it every day. Several times a day. Oh boy, I just can't be contained. Anywho, yeah, okay. So we're gonna do this. So I wanna go open up fucking Westerm. And then we're gonna freaking slide into here. And we're gonna go to characters, 9. And then we're gonna go to the movement. And then we're going to do open all these folds. So let's see. So we got all these variables here. Proof. You ain't getting none of that. Let's see. Damp force. So, okay. So the first thing I want to do. Okay, I'm gonna do this at the very top. I'm gonna create a fucking to-do list, because that's the fucking, you know, root of all fucking evil or whatever. Let's see. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna go BAP. Let's see, to do, why do I feel like everything just loaded or so? Oh, I know why I did. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, let's see, to do, let's see, for the, character, let's see, what we're going to do very quickly is we're going to go, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to, let's see, add sprint, add open, door, add open container, thing with inventory, add attack type thing. Let's see, we're going to then add inventory, add inventory, add, what am I doing? Add variable, add fall on release, i.e. different jump heights, and then I also want to add a slide. Let's see, I'm gonna say run into crouch. And I also want to actually implement a crouch. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna add this. We're gonna do bap. We're gonna do let's see, crouch. That has to come before. Let's see. Anyways, my idea is the basic voxel texture meshing system, but with a non-fixed voxel size. That sounds like a fucking nightmare. I wish you the absolute best with that. Because I would not want to make that. That sounds horrible. Let's see. I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna do frickin' E to interact. Let's see. I'm gonna do get object trade info. Open door, open container, add a tag type thing, inventory, add full release. Then I also want to do, a, add, wall kick. Because, like, I can have, generated rocks and stuff. I need, those to have more, tries because, yes. See, that's completely valid. I just also think that sounds like an absolute nightmare, so I wish you well. May I suggest waveform collapse instead of that? Let's see. Add wall kick. Let's see. I want to do. Add ledge. Grab. Why did this suddenly stop working? Okay. Let's see. Then I want to do. Let's see. Add. Let's see. Wall run. Vert. Okay, let's see. So I'm gonna do this real quickly. I'm gonna do. Okay. I'm gonna do. Let's see. Wall dash runs. Actually, I wouldn't want to do a ledge grab. I'd prefer to do a wall run. So here's what we're gonna do. Actually, we're gonna do. Boink. We're gonna do. We're gonna do. Wall. Stuff. Then we're gonna do. So then we're gonna do. Bap. We'll just do. Bap. Inventory. Then we're gonna do. Here will be interact. Bap. Interact. Here we're gonna do. Let's see. Basic movement. Yeah, so we got basic movement, we got interactions, I'll just add here, let's see, attack, wall stuff, and then, what else do I feel like I'm missing? Also, why did you just stop here? That makes very little sense to me. Anyways, what else am I missing? Also, I want to see something very quickly. If I do, like, oh, it is working, hell yeah. Okay, cool. I redid my entire, like, NeoVim config, kind of, so that's awesome. Oh, my screen froze again. That's no fun when my screen freezes. Dude, I need to fucking redo my entire OBS config and fucking, like, shake it, because, oh my god. Pure frustration. Pure frustration. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah, so I've got the inventory, we've got the wall stuff. Let's see, I need to also add for inventory, let's see, use item. I might change this, and I might just make it like, let's see, I'm gonna say like, playtest, let's see, maybe just one, item in hand. Yeah, I don't want to play with hiding, like any, like, hiding mechanics. I don't like those, really. Oh, I should also do push. So we'll do interact. We'll then do what do you, actually, I guess holding E can do that. Yeah. So I'm just trying to think of how I'd want to do this. So, like, if I think about it, WASD should probably take priority. Followed by jump, followed by something else, So, yeah. So for this, I'm probably going to want a bit gate, actually. So let's try to figure that out. Godot bit gate. Oh, shut the fuck up. I don't care. Or what is it again? It's like Godot. It's a bit gate, right? That I'm thinking of? Like, bit gate. bitgate, data structure. Maybe it isn't a bitgate. What am I thinking of then? Bitset? Godot, bitset. Let's see. Because this feels so right. How do you use bitboards? Oh my god, bitset. Bitset. Holy shit. Oh my god, why is... Oh my god. Godot. Types. Let's do that. Let's do F. We'll do bit sets. Nope, no bit set. Okay, that's awesome. I'm genuinely shooked there is no bit set. Do I really want to do this? God, I hate this. I hate this. Okay, whatever. We're slamming into it, I guess. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to then do this. I'm going to do... God, I'd really prefer to do a bit set, but I don't think I want to do a bit set. Because I'm thinking, it's like, yeah, okay, so what I'll do then is I'll just do, like, you know, var movement underscore state is going to be equal to, I guess, a map, because if it's a constant, it doesn't really matter that much. There is a lookup cost, though, with it per frames, but I don't know, whatever. We'll use this for now, and then we'll do that. So we're going to do, let's see, we're going to do moving, do false. What I'm going to do by this is I'm going to say, in quotes, wasd. Then what I want to do is I then want to do... Also, this should be a dictionary of type dictionary. I don't know why the highlights aren't working, but sure. Wait, just setting a bit flag, you mean? I think that might be what I mean, yeah. It's also, hello, Ari. How's it going? Is it a bit flag? Godot bit flag. Oh, is there bit flags? Character using bit flags. If there's a bit flag, I'll be happy. If there's not a bit flag, I'm gonna fucking be SETI. Use hexadecimal since that makes more sense when the bit set grows. No, okay, so it's literally just you're making an integer and then just manually assigning values within the integer. Well, I no longer care. Because if I'm doing this in an abstracted language, any advantages of using a bit set probably wouldn't apply anyways. Reload from disk. That is fine, I don't care. Okay, so then if that's the case, we're going to do moving. We're going to do, let's see, jumping. Whoops. Jumping. Ooh, that's not how you spell jumping. Jumping false. Why is the... Okay, the LSP is absolutely shitting the bed right now for whatever reason, so that's cool. Let's see. I'm going to say grounded or not. Actually, yeah, here's what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to do this. I'm going to do, let's see, I'm going to do grounded, and then we'll do false by init. Then we're going to say, let's see, I'm going to say in liquid, I guess, in water, which I'm going to say is false. Or I guess I should just do swimming. Let's just do swimming. Swimming is going to be false. Then I'm going to do airborne is also going to be false. I'm surprised all those equal out to the same length, honestly. So then these will be, you know, the main state managers, right? Which will basically be the large separators, right, of like main state, right? Main state separators. And then down here, we'll do, like, sub-state separators. Sub-state separators. Which I'm also spelling wrong. There we are. Awesome. Yeah. And then, so we got moving to be true or false. We then have, let's see, jumping, false. We then have, I'm just trying to think of what else I would want after jumping and moving. Crouching. Let's see, false. Actually, we should probably do crouching first, because if I'm crouching and then jump, then, you know, boing, right? Let's see, so then I got jumping. I'm just trying to think what else there would be. I'll leave that there for now, and we'll see what happens. So, okay. So then, basically, per tick, I want to do, you know, I guess I just append this to the state real quickly. Whoopsies. Boink. So we're just going to like that. We're going to say movement state. State is going to be equal to this crap. There we are. And then we got all that. So then, yeah. So then what we're going to do is we're going to say... so I'm just going to replace this because we're past this issue. Camera... let's see. Camera found attaching... and then after that, what we're going to do is basically per frame, which will just move above, because why not? We're just going to run through the state, and then after we run through the state, then we can go from there. So, those I think are things that just don't matter anymore. So we're going to do this. Okay, so let's see, we're going to do, let's see, find, main state. Actually, would swimming be the first one? Yeah, I think swimming would be the first one, because... It's like, if we're swimming or not, then here you go. You sold false to Falaise? Oh, I did. Man, look at that. If you didn't believe the dyslexia, then there you go. I'm a real dyslexic, homegrown, purely original. But yeah, anyways, okay, yeah. So I'm going to say, let's see. I'm just going to say, you know, is swimming logic... not impulse. So I'm just going to ignore that for now because we don't want to worry about that. Then after that, what we're going to do is we're going to do a quick ground ray cast. So then we're going to do is grounded grounded question mark. Actually, here's what I'm going to do. Actually, I'm going to do this because I'm going to do grounded first, and then airborne can implicitly be decided by whether it's not swimming and not grounded. Let's see, if your line numberings like that. Yeah, I mean, you don't use Vim bindings at all, do you, Ari? Like you're not very familiar with Vim stuff? Like Vim, NeoVim, whatever. By the way, glurbly glurk. Let's see. Godot raycast. Not really, only sparingly, yeah. So, like, I guess this is for everybody else too, for those of you who are curious, right? So, like, for instance, if I'm right here on line 69, Epic, and I want to jump up to right here where it says, you know, func process delta for whatever reason, right? Well, I can see, you know, like right now it's like, okay, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? So I can do 8 up, and then I'm immediately on it, right? So that way I don't have to do, like, okay, what's the difference between, like, 61 and 69, and then, like, do that quick math, right? Because, like, sure, with 2-digit numbers, it's kind of easy to figure out, but if you're, like, doing, like, you know, 3 or 4-digit numbers, then it's kind of like, ugh. Plus, this is also a little bit larger than I edit, right? Normally I edit around probably here, I would say. So, you know, that's, like, what? Like a 50-character sway, which is awesome. I'd say about here's where I am. Where it was. I have a little bit larger for the glance inclined. But yeah, so let's see. So we're gonna do is grounded, do that, is swimming, do that. Then after that, then we'll do find inputs. Or I guess not find inputs, because inputs will be set dynamically based on the state, right? And then yeah, there we are. So okay, cool. Yeah, we'll do that. So how the fuck do I do a raycast on Godot again? So let's see. So we have the following in 2D. I want to go to the 3D example. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter too much with 3D versus 2D. But yeah, so let's see. So Here's what I'm actually gonna do. Is I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go here. We're gonna reload from disk, baby. Let's go. Why are you erroring? You definitely didn't load from disk. That is very much wrong. We're gonna do that real quickly. Reload from disk. That's not correct, godot. That's not correct at all. Failed to load script parse error. That's completely fine. That's not my concern right now. You're not in the right spot, unless I accidentally undid it. But this is not right at all. This is not the script. Reload from disk. That's not the fucking script. There's a to-do list. There's the movement state, but then where's just the state? Yeah, okay, wait, what? Do I have two of them and I didn't erase the old one? Is that what happened and I'm tripping shits? I guess I'm tripping shits. Okay, well, there we go. All right. I was very thrown off there for a second. Reload, let's go. And then now I've got a new issue down here. Does it want to be an equal sign? Is that the issue? Movement state, no. Expected that after dictionary key. Yeah, so you should get that. Say never movement state is not declared in current code because I'm trying to define it, you piece of work. There you go. Oh my god. Okay, this is again where I go back to using fucking NeoVim because oh my god. We're gonna exit out to the editor. We're gonna go frickin' 20 down to here. Oh, that's the JPEG. Whoopsies. Okay, we're gonna go to 9 underscore movement. We're then going to go into where the frick is it? We're right here, so we're just gonna go. Blurp, 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 blurp. Boop, then we're gonna go blurp, 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 blurp. Then we're gonna go blurp, 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 blurp. I think my blurps. Whoopsies, that's the wrong one. There we are. Alright, now Godot should shut the hell up. Reload from disk. There we are. You've gone away. Whoops. There's something there by accident. Okay. So, yeah. So, what I need to do now is I need to go to the frickin' character. So, we're going to then go to the 3D scene. Please and thank you. Okay, where's the jump raycast end? So, yeah, I'm okay with that. So, we got the... let's see. I'm going to do, not jump raycast, and I'm going to do, y minus, or no, it's z to the sky, or, no, it's y. Okay, yeah, y minus, or sorry. I'll do neg y raycast, and I'll add other raycasts as needed to be implemented. And then we'll just do this for a second. And then what I will do is I will do a, we're going to go back to here, we're going to go back to this. The script is in this tab. So then we're going to do is grounded. So let's see. Then we're going to do, we're going to make this a function, I guess, which will be check if close to the ground. So what I'm going to then do is I'm going to say, let's say I'm going to say state dot movement underscore state is going to be equal to, or I'm going to say dot grounded is equal to that. And then if true, this will return true or false, right? So we're just going to go here, go yoink it. We're then going to go here just to make my life easier. Then we're going to go here, but then we're going to go func. This is going to return a bool. And then after that, we will then return false by default. And then otherwise, we're going to do raycast. So let's see, we're going to get, let's see, sorry about that. Hey, there's no concern. It's just, we're just hanging out. So let's see, so we're going to say, $. Let's just double check where the, reload from disk. Where does the origin of this start? What I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. I'm just going to make one more empty node 3D. I'm just going to call this one the origin. Origin. Whoopsies. Let's see. We're going to actually rename this raycast. Oops. Oh my gosh. Raycast underscore origin. Then we got. I'm going to actually rename this one to raycast. Let's see, underscore neg underscore or neg y end. And then after we do that, So here's what we're going to do, is we're going to do $self dot detection dot ray cast underscore origin dot position. Oh, I should do global position. Yeah. Dot global underscore position. Let's see, and then after that, I want to then do, $. I could just yank and paste that, actually. I kind of really hate that $sign syntax, not gonna lie. But we're gonna do, let's see, raycast underscore negY underscore end. Actually, why is it negY end? I should just do negY. NegY. And then there's that. So then, yes, this is going to be start. It's going to be the end. The distance will be equal to. This is going to be incredibly unoptimized for right now, but this is going to be a TLDR that I can abstract later. Let's see. The distance is going to be equal to. We'll do vector 3. And then after we do the vector 3, var, that's a car, not a var, var vector 3, which is then going to be, there needs to be a new vector 3. The x is going to be, we're just going to do var a is going to be equal to that, var b is equal to that. Okay, now we can shut up and get going. A dot x minus b dot x, b dot x minus a dot x, b dot x minus a dot x, and then pop up, and then we're just gonna go ry, rz, ry. So there's that. So now I got the fucking distances all set out. Yeah, because these are both the global positions. The top one isn't, but you get the idea. Dot global underscore position. So now we're getting the absolutes. We're doing the subtractions. So then that's the distance. This is going to be incredibly unoptimized. So I'm just going to go like this, because realistically these should not matter. So ka-chow. I don't know where the hell any of that went. Okay. We're going to do like that. Let's see. We're going to do, we're going to rename this ground underscore check underscore distance. And then we're going to say, oh, hey, Felix, how do you do? How does thee do? I hope you do well. Wait, and then what's the freaking thing for it? So we're doing physics process. Is a physics process? I mean, I guess that makes sense. Let's see, godot physics worked in the same way by the same logical thread, but let's say maybe run on a separate thread to work more efficiently due to this. Only the time accessing space is safe during the node physics process. Callback. Okay, that makes sense. Accessing from outside this function may result in an error due to space being locked. You do the do? Hell yeah. It performs queries into physics space, such as physics direct space 2D or physics direct space 3D. Must be used the following code. Whoops, actually, I should also switch this into the physics process then. Reload from disk. You should always reload from disk. But anyways, from there, we're going to do, so we want this to be in physics process instead of process. Yeah, so we're going to do that. So what we're going to do very quickly is we're going to go up here. We're going to go yank. I forgot to check what line I was on. God damn it. We're going to yank all this. Let's see, we're going to do physics. Oh my gosh, I'm going to type right now. Why am I typing so bad right now? Right, this has to go on a new line because of course it does. Physics process, there we are. Boink. Oh my god, I didn't fucking copy the line, god damn it. There. We're going to just paste that there. Then we're going to research for physics. Then we're going to go here. Let's see, Mango is hap, I hope so. Also, hello illusionary bucket. Let's see, I love starting game dev because I find random devs in the wild on my feed. Hello. Sorry, I am sick and I'm half brain dead right now. And I'm also self-taught, so it's a triple whammy of, oh boy, that's some brain melt juice right there. I hope you're doing well. What's new and exciting with you? What exciting projects have you worked on as of recent? Because it sounds like you do game dev stuff. Also, I see the Clippy army ever grows. Right now, for context, I'm not like a super main Godot dev. Like, I'm familiar with a lot of CS concepts to the point that they're, you know, ingrained to me, but like, it's just one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, Godot, this entire framework, I have no memory of it. So, you know, I just haven't really done my reps enough, so to say. So physics process is going to be get world 3D dot direct space state. Okay. Let's see. You're pretty much just starting. Coding is terrifying, but coding is terrifying to you, but Godot is a lot of fun so far. Hell yeah. So for context, I guess, because I'll introduce you to the people in chat, is so me, Adam, and Ari are all decently familiar with coding stuff. Adam's one of those young tech wizardy people. Ari seems to have, you know, go hardcore into like a very specific pit of knowledge, and then there's me, who's the general idiot whose main thing is JavaScript. So welcome to the hole, the hole of suffering and torture. I would say it's pretty. I would say it's, you know, it's pretty chill for the most part. You know, one thing I've definitely learned is that coding is so incredibly specific that, like, you know, an expert in one very specific niche who seems like a god, if you take them into another niche, it's like, look at them squirm. So that's fun. So I don't know. It's all fun. Yeah, for context right now, what I'm doing is, you're a tech wizard. I mean, for somebody your age, Adam, because you're 18 if I recall correctly, right? Like, for somebody your age, you are pretty developed when it comes to like a tech area, right? Yeah, okay, yeah. So called it, right? Yeah, so like, you know, for someone your age, you are incredibly advanced, so take the ego boost. Like, you know, there's you know, 1,000 asterisks there. Like, I'm sure if I asked you to fucking do something in JavaScript, I'd be able to watch you crumble. But, you know, you have an ego. I mean, a tiny one, but like everybody has an ego. It's not a question about, you know, how big is the ego, or sorry, it's not a question about if ego. It's a question about how big ego. Let's see. You'll be pulling your hair out, and then I realize I've heard out of bracket or something. Yeah, that's where it can get very painful. What editor are you using? Are you using Godot's built-in editor? Illusionary. Let's see. So then we're doing get underscore world 3D. Does the autocomplete work? Hey, it does. Look at that. Dot get underscore no, it's like get state space, right? Gosh, I've already forgot the words because I'm trying to entertain while being stupid at the same time. Direct space state. That's not what I was expecting. Whoopsies. Let's do that. Dot direct underscore space. Space underscore state. Bam. You've heard of JavaScript, and I'm decently knowledge at it. Doesn't mean I like it though. Yeah. Okay, well then maybe JavaScript's a bad example. Then I'll take you to frickin' what's a weird language that I know of. I don't know. Whatever. You might just be better than me, straight up. We'll take you into Elixir and watch you suffer. It's all fun. It's all fun and dandy. Okay, so then we're doing the get space state, and then we're doing the query, and then the result. So let's see. Whoopsies, reload from disk. I don't care because we're not finished yet. So we need we then need a query and a result. Var query is going to be equal to let's see. I'm just going to say this for now, and I'm just going to say that, and then we're going to do var result is equal to that. Okay, there's that. Okay, so then physics array query parameter 3D dot create vector 3 start end. Okay, so we're doing this now. So instead of this, we're gonna go boop or V $sign. Actually, I guess I could just do this. Boink. There we are. Yeah, so physics array query parameters 3D. Okay, that's such a mouthful. Physics array parameter query parameters 3D dot create, and then we're doing A comma B. I just realized I forgot to make sure these are vector 3, so let's just make sure that's true. Vector 3. I love types. Types are so cool. I guess a little side thing illusionary is because, you know, the lulls of it is with the whole game dev stuff, a massive thing that I found incredibly useful, and this is in like any programming thing, is like data types are your friend, right? They may be incredibly frustrating, but like defining data types and being like semi-strict with your data types is good. Because if the data types ever wander from what you expect, that means that there's probably a critical error somewhere. And if there's a critical error somewhere, that's a bad time. Let's see. Statespace.intersect_array.statespace. That is a weird one. So we're doing statespace is the world, intersect array query. Okay, that's so fucking weird. Statespace intersect array query. Statespace intersect array. Let's see. So we're doing a space underscore state dot intersect underscore array, and then we're doing query. Huzzah! Huzzah! We found the beauty. We found the art. And then can't I also apply a mask to that? Because a mask would be very nice. A mask would be awesome. The result contain this position, normal collider, collider ID, object to be collided against, RID. The RID is the RID what I'm thinking of? I forget what the RID is specifically. So let's see, mesh. We're going to do mesh. Probably it's probably the collision shape that I'm thinking of, and I'm thinking of probably the not thread group. Definitely not thread group. Not editor description. Not translate. Where's the layers thing that I'm thinking of? Because there's definitely a thing that I'm thinking of that I'm not seeing. I could swear it's on this. Maybe it's not on this. Maybe it is on the mesh and I'm tripping. Because there's a grid of little boopy boops that you can press, which will let you assign it to like a group, right? And the issue is that depending on which one of those groups this thing is on, it'll collide or not collide. So like, you know, I would probably want like a smoke particle to be a miss, but then I want this to, you know, be a hit. So like, excusez-moi. Or is the whole thing on like a process? Collision, that's what I was thinking. Yeah. So we had the collision there with the masks. Yeah. So, frick, what collision layer versus mask? That always is something that mixes me up. Let's see. Godot, collision layer versus mask. Because those are wonderful. Let's see. Okay, I'm not reading the fucking AI thing. Water. The nectar of life. Well, is it going to be stuck on this song for an hour? I hope not. Let's try to fix it. No, I'm not on my thing. Go away. I want to go to MPV here. Send it. Oh, okay, it did change. Hell yeah. Let's see. There's collision layers what the body lies in. It's its little world. It just exists on that layer. Collision mask the object looks towards when searching for collisions. It's what it's interested in. Okay, so collision mask is what I'm interested in. So train usually has one. Okay, hitbox. We only have a player mask assigned to it. Okay, yeah. So we'll do. We'll say we're looking for anything with the collision mask of blah 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 blah. So going back to the ray cached is which one has what ones? That's a big question. That's a big question that needs to be answered. That's a big question for a little dummy. There we are. Global collision mask. Okay, so how would I create the collision mask though? Like, how do I get the collision mask shape? How does one collision mask? How do one specify the collision mask? What data types is it expecting? What references is it getting? Let's see, we use the password to use the collision mask member variable. The array exceptions can be simplified into the larger as well. Alright, so we got the goal position, target position, collision mask. Yeah, so it's like start position, end position, and then the mask, and then self. Okay, let's try that. So we're going to go here. So we're then going to go to here. We're then going to go start position, end position. I'm just going to redo this as start and end, just to make it clear. Start, end. I know AB technically makes sense for that, but explicitness is good. End. Then we're doing the frickin' collision mask, collision mask, followed by a reference to self. Whoop. Self. I think that works out. I hope it works out. I pray it works out. I don't want to perish. Okay, so then what I also want to do as a test is I want to do in the world. I'm going to set up a test to make sure this is actually functioning. Reload from disk, because I need to assume or make an assumption and then make sure that the assumption actually works. So let's grab the menu. So we got the characters, menus, main menu.textscene. We're gonna move this over. Banui. Sure, let's go with that. So new game. Do I have it programmed or not? Because I don't recall. Process. We're just gonna switch it to underscore data. Underscore data is fine, or delta, whatever. You don't try to say words. So let's see. So we're doing new game. It's gonna be all this crap. Yeah. So we're doing test player movement. Oh, I have no idea what I moved. So test player movement is going to be this, which is going to be this scene up here probably. Yeah, so we're going to go grab this one. So it's in test scenes, test player movement. Try to follow the logic. Buddy equals buddy and meme. Oh, I see. You see, I'm not into bunny culture, so I don't know myself. Let's see, then we got the text scene. Because right now the top of this is basically representing like the flow of like the game so far. And you can shush. Yeah, so we're doing this. Alright, so once we're here, this is all good and dandy and whatever. So then in 3D, what I want to then do is I'm going to set up a thing here. What I want to do is I want to do a quick, let's see, bunny's basically just pronounced as bunny, so bunny sounds the same as bunny. Okay, well, I like how you said all that. I still immediately fucked it up. Let's see, so I'm going to do this then quickly. I'm going to add a node 3D. I'm going to say, let's see, collision underscore mask underscore interact underscore test. The cries, yeah. Listen, I'm grade A stupid right now. That's what you can count on. So let's see, then what we want real quickly is we want a node 3D again. So we're going to do the node 3D. We're going to just name this one like wall. Okay, that's fine. I didn't want to do that. Gold star ass moment. Yeah, listen. I am a special little circumstance. So that's cool and awesome and cool. Okay, but then what I want to do now is I want to go here. I then want to grab a plane. Quad mesh, there we are. Well, plane works too, I guess, whatever. So we got the wall, we got this, and then we also need a collision shape 3D. Special little, also freeze. God damn it, fucking OBS, dude. OBS, dude, fucking God, I'm gonna have to like make my OBS fucking shit and like config based on Python, and fucking like adjust the Python thing so it fucking like doesn't shit the bed constantly. Cause holy fuck, holy fuck, holy fuck. We're gonna go for box shape, but we're gonna make the box skinny. Whoops. Hello Z Fighting, how's it going? No, grab the box. No, grab the box. Yes, you've grabbed the box. Wait, can I hold like shift to grab them both? Can I grab shift? No, alt moves the whole thing. Shift rotates the thing. Alt, I think I already did alt. Yeah, alt moves the thing. Control will... I'm looking for like just do both things. Okay, what about command? Command will do also nothing. Okay. Well, it was worth a shot, I guess. So we're just going to do that. We're then going to just pull this up a bit. Awesome. And then, I don't know. I guess double the transform, the scale. Oh, no, the scale hasn't been edited at all. Okay, well, that makes my life more painful. We're going to go there. We're going to go here. We're then going to go for this one, please. I should just go like this, actually, so I can adjust it all. And then let's actually just move this whole thing up. So where's the wall? We're going to go to the wall. We're just going to go weep. There we are. Beautiful. Collision shape 3D. Oh, you're only a wee bit off. There we go. There we go. That's almost perfect. Full bite freeze. Oh my god, I froze again? Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking shitting all over my tits? I'm a goddamn thing. Let's go with that. Finally, JK. No, I mean, honestly, it's fine. I almost want to stop the stream. What the fuck just happened? OBS, what the actual fuck? Excuse me. Can you fucking not? That was a sort of wide Putin meme. Yeah, you got the fucking, like, extra stout Volbite there for a second. Let's see, I just want to be able to have OBS try to reconnect whatever stops sending packets. Dude, there's so many ways OBS can be fixed. Like, okay, like, little side rant, right, Ari, is like, I don't know who the fuck is, like, reviewing software and shit, right? Because I'll see all these things where it's like, wow, I wish every piece of software was as good as OBS, and it's like, dude, have you seriously used OBS? Like, have you actually, like, sat down and, like, used it, you know? Because, like, I find most of the people who praise OBS are people who are like content creators, where like the system that they're running is like, yeah, you know, this is like a workstation with like 16 cores and like 64 gigs of RAM. It's cool. And it's like, my brother in fuck. Like, what makes software good is not running in ideal conditions. It's like, what happens when your fucking software is in like unideal conditions? What then, chucklefuck? Right? Because, like, to me, the most resilient and respectful programs are the programs where it's like, you know, shit's constantly fucking with it and it's still resilient, right? Whereas you have fucking, what do you call it? Where you have, like, other stuff, like, again, like OBS, where it's like, oh, there was a little bit too much memory pressure, and we couldn't mallet quickly, so because, you know, the mallet wasn't easy, we're just gonna freeze. We're just gonna lock the entire fucking thing up, and it's just like, oh my fucking Christ. Ugh. I'm like not like 100% sure that's the issue, but for context, basically, anytime I've seen OBS lock up, it's been like instances where like there's more memory pressure, right? So it's like, holy fuck. Fuck it, contributing my experimental VTubing studio with recording studio. Yeah. Like, oh my god. Like, it's just, oh my god. It's just, oh. And it's so funny, too, because, like, everything in the background will, like, keep running, right? So, like, I don't know why OBS doesn't have, like, a state monitor where it's like, huh, the state hasn't changed in, like, a certain amount of time. Like, maybe we should try restart it just to be safe or something. Or, like, even just an option to, like, auto-restart stuff would be fucking killer. Like, I don't know. Call me crazy. Oopsies doopsies. Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna go here, 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 I don't know, like over here, I guess. So then we're gonna make this wall. Let's see, we're gonna make this wall. Let's see, wall underscore no underscore mask, and then we're gonna then duplicate this one, and then we're gonna go. Whoopsies. Can you just get up here, please? Thank you. Let's see. Wall underscore masked. Okay, let's see. What the hell's the issue with this? Assign a shape. What? This is a static body. Okay, it wants a static body. Never mind. Never mind. Static body 3D. Okay, so it's gonna go like this, I suppose. Pow. And then here, same thing. Static body. This is not really the most optimal way to do this, but screw it. App. Oh, nope. Static body. There we are. Huzzah. Someone spam at OBS CEO. I mean, I don't think OBS has a CEO because it is like an open source project, right? I could be wrong, but like, I think it's just open and it's just like, hey, you know, talk is cheap, contribute, which is like, on one hand, you know, Lamau Keck, look at, I got told to fuck off by the OBS devs, right? But then on the other hand, it's also like, huh, this software has been giving me like consistent issues for ages now, and it's like, as much as I would love to be, you know, all like ha ha ha, it's very much not a ha 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 at this point, and it's very much just like it's failing to do its like job. Standard material, we're gonna make this one frickin' blue. Let's see, we're gonna do a roughness emission. I want like just an albedo. There it is. There's albedo. I don't know. I couldn't see albedo before. We're gonna do for like a blue on this one. Then on this one, wherever this one is. Ah, it's up there for some fucking reason. That's cool. We're gonna like this. We're gonna go like this. We're gonna go like this. We're gonna like this, and then we're gonna go zoom in like so-ish. Pow, pow, pow. And then instead, we're going to make this one a new iteration of the mesh instance where this is supposed to be different. How do I... Oh, I guess I just already did it after or whatever. Okay, whatever. I'll take it. And then we're going to go... This one's going to be... Nope, these are the same texture. How do I separate the texture? I don't want that. I want other thing. I want other thing, please. Please. No, I want a new standard material. No, fuck off. Disconnect. How do I separate? Do I really have to, like, fucking, like, make a new mesh instance of this shit? Holy fuck. This is always where I get confused with, like, development stuff, where it's just like, where the fuck do people, like, get this, like... from, right? Because it's like, if I wanted to have everything reference the same thing, I don't want to like copy paste it. I would want to do like some inherent linking, like some sub action for it, right? And like, understand for like new game devs, it probably saves a lot of time and like pain, but it's like, damn, that just does not feel like the right option. Okay, so we got a blue wall behind a red wall. Good enough. And we're going back to here. Then we're going to just lower you a little bit. So there we are. So we got the blue wall. We got the red wall. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what else to do now. Okay, so we got all that done. We got the blue wall. Got the red wall. Okay. But then that's not really what I'm concerned about. What I want to do is I want to make sure that this thing right here has the physics mask of... whatever the hell it is. Collision mask. Static body, collision, and we're going to say the mask is going to be layer. So I'm going to assume one is for everything. Two I'll make for specifically like the ground, right? So what I'll do is I'll do this. So we're going to go here. We're going to just go... I don't know what the hell this is. Oh, that's just the journal. Never mind, I know what that is. And what we'll do here is we're going to do, let's see, collision masks underscore masks is going to be equal to, I'll just make it as like, I'll just write it as JavaScript because that makes sense to me. So we're going to do 1 is going to be all, 1 is going to be everything. 2 is going to be terrain. 3 is going to be player. 4 will be interactables, I guess. Interactables. I guess maybe 4 should be enemies. 4 should be non-player, non-player underscore entities. And then 5, I guess, will be interactables. Interactables. Sorry, non-player entities, not interactables. Entities. Let's try that. So we'll call HR the Offices of Fire. Hey, that's me. We still got to tell the higher-ups. Yes, one day, hopefully. I will confess, I am fucking exhausted right now. I drank, like, fucking 180 milligrams of caffeine, like, 3 hours ago when I'm fucking wanting to pass out. Let's go, baby. Also, what the hell are you worrying about? The end of statement found identifier instead because it was the new. Is that what's going on? Go EP? No, I can't go EP. I must stream. I've made a commitment to stream to you. Also, I must stream. Let's see. I never heard B is not declared. That makes sense. I can probably just comment all you out for now and then ta-da. Oh yeah, is this supposed to be like a function call? I think that's supposed to be a function call, yep. And then there's that. Collision mask is undefined, so let's see, we're gonna do collision underscore mask. Excuse me. We're gonna do var collision mask is gonna be equal to, I think it's an array. Let's see, array. We'll see if that just yells at me. Oh, it should be an int, but it's an array. Okay, so it is a fucking bit mask or bit gate or whatever the fuck it is. Go EP nighttime. No. No. I fucking bat. Okay, so no, yes. Oh no, sorry. So fucking how do I define a number with hexadecimal? Let's see, godot, define number in binary. It's gonna be like OX something, right? So, OB, there we are. Yeah. I wonder if it uses little or big endian. 0B, 101, 010. Oh, yeah, that's fine, because you're supposed to be an integer. So we're doing int. Okay. Let's clean you up to make sure you're good. And then what are you salty about? You're just not being used? Yeah, so then we just gotta do, like, right here, we gotta do a good old iter result. And then from there... I guess I'll just command K you out, because there's no point in really worrying about you. And then, yeah, so we gotta do the result stuff here. So, collision masks, so... I think it was 16 bits, so we'll do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so then bap, bap, bap. We're expecting a parenthesis after that. Oh, I see, because there is an issue. I see. Okay, I'm going to copy this so I don't have to retype all that. I'm going to go bap, 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 bap. Whoopsies. There we are. And then we're going to go here again. Bap. Save it. Erase it. So now we're lined up. Bap. Let's see. Let's see. Does Godot use big or little endian for... binary notation. is little endian by default, and I forget which way little endian is. Little versus big endian. Endian is going to be... Is little endian last to first or first to last? This is what I don't remember. That doesn't help me very much. Okay, yeah, okay, that's what I'm looking for. So little endian is high byte transferred first versus low byte transferred first. Okay, there we are. So that's what I was looking for. Low byte transferred first. So that would mean that it probably wants 0, 1, whatever the hell. And then there we are. And then that should be that. I'll clear you again. So let's see. So I was looking for the player actually. So looking for terrain. Check mask at readme. Okay, so there's that. Okay. So then, how the hell do we process the data from this thing? Because we're here already. So then we get the result. And then the result is going to be... There's that. Here is all this. Event position plus ray length. That's not really what I'm looking for. What I'm looking for is looking for that frickin' query to exclude self. That'd probably help. So is it just the first result it hits? Glitch excitations. So okay, let's try that then. Actually, I'm gonna just yank this. So we're gonna do godot. We're gonna then do frickin' boink. If result hits this, boink. Okay, let's see what happens if we just run the thing. Oopsies. Why are you hiding my cursor, dude? Why are you hiding my cursor, dude? Isn't there a second godot window that I should be able to select instead? Whatever. Okay, let's just do this. New game. Null instance. That's definitely not the case because we're doing self detection. And then after we do detection, then we're doing raycast origin and then raycast thing. So something's fucking borked here. Let's see, failed there. Got null instance. I just want to double check that this isn't like the wrong thing. Whoop. Oh, that's what my issue was. I was slightly off of my scripting dot global underscore position. Okay, there we are. And then we just gotta erase the self from this. Because it inherently references self sometimes. Oh yeah, I don't know. I also don't need to specify the end anymore because I removed that. So we're gonna retry that. Oh yeah, they're doing slashes now. What has the world come to? Slashes now, man. Stuff's gotten crazy. Okay. Then we're not actually doing global position. We're doing... what the hell was it again? It was... check if close to the ground. Yeah, so that's what we're doing. Check if close to the ground. Which is going to be that. That's all I'm worried about right now. I don't know what the hell I'm doing here. I actually know what I'm doing here. I'm fucking mixing up my instances. Because this needs to not be here. Actually, wait, what? Direct space, rate, career, physical, global position. Jump raycast end. Okay, so this was my old jump logic, which is... I don't know, I actually did this already. Well, news to me. So we're going to move this back up here, I guess. And then we're going to go just try redo this. I thought I was using a kinematic controller for this. So that's awesome. Okay, so we did the stay space, whatever the fuck already. We did that and that. Yeah, so I don't care about you, because you should have that. We also already have a result. So if no result, we're setting the Y to the gravity value. Quick question, is terrain supposed to be layer 1? I think it's down to... It is actually supposed to be layer 1, so I am immediately fucking that up, because I did it for layer 2. No. Terrain is supposed to be layer 2. I know I read layer 1, but I'm doing one as a catch-all. One is like a master where like everything is, and then I'm doing layer 2 as like where the ground actually is. It's a slight difference, but it makes more sense to me. So, yeah, here's to hoping, I guess. And then we got delta's not the clear and current scope. You can go underscore delta, I guess, whatever. The one needs to be second last. Oh, is that how that goes? I forget little and big Indian. It messes me up because I'm stupid. We're gonna do underscore delta. Sorry, we're gonna do delta, and then we're gonna say is equal to by default underscore delta. Okay, we're just gonna do that. So I'm gonna say delta. And then we're just going to actually just define this, I guess. Nah, I shouldn't define the physics process. We're then just going to pass in delta, because now it's all happy. And then after that, we're going to do this. And then I'm just going to toss right here, actually. I'm just going to say assert. Delta, or sorry, how do I check a type again? God damn it. Let's see, check, var type godot. Let's see, type of that. Yeah, so I just do type of that is equal to whatever, right? My node is that, yeah, so I'm gonna do back into here if that let's see, if type of delta is equal to int integer, is it just int, like lowercase int? Cool, we're gonna do that. Oh no, it should be integer, it should be a float actually. Float, because hell yeah, variability. Will that kind of be okay? Yeah. So, god damn it, this is gonna be a different thing. Let's see. You write the literal in Big Endian, most significant bit first. Your computer stores the integers little Endian, least significant byte first RAM. Yeah. See, like in theory that makes sense, but it's always one of those things where, like, to me, it's like tomato, where it's like, god damn it, which was first? Which was first? Because, like, the way that I can see it is I can see it literally being fed, like, left to right, or being parsed, being parsed left to right, or being read, like, you know, handed in, like, as you read it, you know, right to left, right? Like, you know, what do you call it? Like, type style. Paper shredder. Yeah. I was gonna go back to godot real quickly. Holy crap! What do I do? Type underscore float. There we are. Stop it. Run it. Go, 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 go. Is it running? Is it running? I have no idea if it's running. Oh, it's running. Oh, there's things happening. I don't know what things are happening. There, let's do a new game. Hey, look at that. And look at that, we got the planes right here. Hit at point. I don't like how that's spamming, so let's just find hit at point. Ah, yes, that's the per frame logic. Let's see, we're gonna do that. Oh my gosh. Oh, my brain is due. Oh. Gosh, right now it's one of those things where it's like, because of the sickness, it's like I'm not really able to actively think much. What's happening in my brain right now is much more of just like the instinctual goo that is my existence. Like, you know, the whole like people don't have, like, some people don't have like inner thoughts type thing. Like, that's me right now. It's just ugh. It's just pure verbal whatever the fuck goes. Death. And taxes. And other things. Sad thing is I got some chicken fingies that I just microwaved. I'm going to put a little bit of ranch on them. And take some nibbles. How? Yes, I'm an adult who eats chicken fingers. What about it? Hum, 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 hum. You either eat chicken fingers or you live a sad, miserable life. Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, let's see. So, we got that pumping now. So, I can't believe I tried to test the jump wasn't working. Because I don't know if I broke anything. Godot window? Okay, well, this is awesome, because for some reason Godot's loading in the background right now, so that's freaking sweet. Can you load on front, please? Better, but not quite. Okay, so there's some issue here. Alright, what the hell's happening now? What the fuck is happening now? What the shit fuck? Oh, it works when I transition, though. Okay, that's fine. Error. Okay, let's see. RCN, yeah, this is a jump. We're doing, detection underscore, raycast underscore neg y. Stop it. Rerun it. Load. It's so weird when it breaks from, like, the, like, load, but it's not breaking if I go through the menu. Boing. Alright, so the jump does work still. And that's the raycast jump, so I can't just spam this shit, right? I'm gonna see if there is a way to enable the raycast thing. Let's see, Godot, visualize raycast. Visualize raycast. Because I'll just do if raycast show, or if the bug to do thing. You use a line node, draw a line from the start of the raycast to the end. Yeah, the 2D line node apparently won't work. That's fine. Let's see. It all depends on the type of raycast and using it. So that's basically just send it with particles. What the hell is this? Line drawer, okay. That seems nice. Draw line. Okay, let's try this. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna then, so this is going to be class line. Yeah, okay. Just send it. You know what? I'm gonna throw this random question out here for people, and I might get some hate for it, but I'm gonna fucking throw it out anyways. Is what's y'all's opinions on package managers? So like npm, NuGet, all of those things. What's y'all's thoughts and opinions on them? Because I have thoughts and I have opinions, and I am a loud individual who is very dumb. Let's see, create new script. We're gonna do this as line underscore draw. Actually, I'll just do it the way that they did it. But yeah, because I guess I'll go off while I'm letting people type. Is So long story short is I personally don't like them. I'm not a fan, and here's effectively why. Is because what ends up happening, I find most of the time, is that your project then becomes a fucking like moving target, right? And you know your ground underneath of you starts like shifting, right? Like I'm gonna completely ignore like security reasons and stuff like that, right? But it's one of those things, right, where it's like, you know, like if a part of your project relies on a version, right, and then you know that thing like forces an update, like your package manager, which just happens because for some reason package managers are about as inconsistent update as Windows. Then it's like, oh shit, well like, you know, now your target has shifted, right? And like I know like package locks exist, but then it's also other stuff too, where it's like, you know, it is a system that I almost feel like the package should be locked by default, and then it's only with like explicit like unlocking that's okay, you know? Because there's been also like many times where like I've like fucked with something, right, and then it's like, oh shit, you know, this thing like absolutely shit the bed somehow, so that's awesome. So what are you unhappy about here? Underscore process doesn't preface with underscore delta. What? That's not the thing. What are you unhappy about? Is it the indent? If it's the indent, you're crazy. Yeah. Sure. Let's go with that. Let's smile, nod, and we will pretend that nothing happened. And we'll go tee-hee, giggle, giggle. And then move forward. Let's having some of those chicken fingies. It's some pretty good chicken fingies, you know? Pretty delish. Pretty goosh. I wish I might add some like ketchup with these right now instead of ranch. The ketchup would be like so much better. Like so much better. Make me quiver, tremble at the knees even. By the way, low sugar ketchup, shit fucking slaps. It's like not as it like doesn't have all like the sugar downsides, right? But it also has like, you know, the upsides of tasting better because it's not loaded with fucking sugar, so it doesn't taste like frosting. So that's pretty damn epic. You know, this song kind of worked. This song kind of fucks. Okay, so now that we have that done, I've done my chicken fingers. We're then going to do I actually don't know how to do the imports, so we're gonna have to see the imports. So how does the imports work again? So var line jar equals preload that. Add child line jar at some point before con desired line functions i.e.g. in that. Okay. I think that works. Maybe. Possibly. So we're going to do the extends first, then we'll do the imports, which will be that. Okay, there's that. So then we're going to preload that. Why are you having an issue? Preload file does not exist. Excuse me. I guess because it's in lib. /lib / that thing. Yeah. Let's see. Package managers will require to punch in a version. Sorry, package managers will require to punch in a version instead of the latest, of course. But the reason they are not locked to a version by default with a rage gives you for quick security patches. See, I totally get that. But then there's also the inverse as well, where it's like, you know, there's the inverse of like somebody can also just push a security exploit patch. You know, so. You know, the argument can go both ways, I find. Cough, cough, NPM, right? Although I do agree most managers should make it easier to lock a version that you know is safe. I mean, not even just safe, but it's like, okay, so like the way that I see it, right, is that it's like, I generally really don't like just going to packages for everything, or like going to download, or like going to, you know, ooh, I'm gonna like NPM install this, or whatever the official fucking thing is for whatever language you're using, right? Because it's one of those things, right, where it just feels like such a way to like foot gun yourself long term. Cause like, what is it? It's like, I think Ginger Bill put it best where it's basically like speed running tech debt, right? Or like whatever it is, like I think it was tech debt, but like, yeah, it's dependency hell, I think is what it was. And like, yeah, I largely agree. Cause like I'm personally a person who finds either, if it's something simple, write it yourself, or if it's something like this where like I just don't know what I'm doing, create a fucking file and then just own that file. And then if you need to tweak that file in the future, then just do that. Because, like if you have like a script that like works and is something small and simple like this, it doesn't really make sense that like, oh boy, when's the line drawer going to update, let's see, add child line drawer. Okay, yeah. So we just got to do this at the thing, and then I think that should work in the underscore ready process. I'm trying to scroll here. That's because I'm in the wrong script. Teehee. Because yeah, I don't know. Like anytime I've needed like a dictionary in something like like C, right? My like knee jerk has never been like, oh shit, I gotta go to a package manager for this. It's like, okay, I'll just make like 2 arrays, and then I'll just create a function that's like add, and then if I do add, then I just push to each array, and then if I want to remove or pop or whatever you want to call it, then just select item at array point in either array, and then just remove. So it's always been one of those things, right, where it's like, I don't know, maybe it's because like I have a solid understanding of data principles or something, but it's just stuff like, oh, actually, Ari, here's a fun one for you. Are you aware of a left pad, like npm left pad? Because if not, you'll find this torture. Like, this will upset you. I'm going to assume no. So here's the fun thing. So if we do some friggin' let's see. You could also create a foot gun because you're wasting time developing something that you should not be outside of the simple stuff that you should be doing yourself, like left pad. Yeah. I'll share for everybody else who's watching. So npm left dash pad. So for context, left pad is one of those things where what it literally does is it just takes a string and then it will add a certain amount of spaces to the start of it, right? And this little script that does just this, right, is doing fucking 3 million downloads a fucking week right now. Or 2.7 if you want to be specific. Due to like all the package shit, and it's just like, holy fuck. Let me just double check the code because I just want to peek at it real quickly. So if we do the index makes the most sense. They added a cache file for the left pad, so you could quickly know which left pad you're doing first instead of calculating how many left pads you'll need. Holy fuck. Yeah, that's literally just all it does, is it just basically just tries to figure out, how much left space you're supposed to have. And then you'd also left space it with a special character, because why not? Oh my god. This is one of those things that makes me wince. Also, sorry, to go back to your comment now and like comment on that a little bit more, right, is like, then you also create a foot gun because you're wasting time developing something that you should not be outside of the simple stuff that you should be doing yourself, like left pad. Like, the main issue with that, right, is that's obviously all going to be like perspective based, right? Because it's like, like what defines simple and is like what is not simple, right? The way that I heard it somewhat eloquently put, which I agree to it, is like, if it's core to your thing, right, then like you should probably like develop it yourself. Whereas if it's like, a secondary thing, then you probably shouldn't, right? So like a good example is like, like if you're not making an e-commerce store, right? Like you're not specifically a transaction thing, then you should always leave that shit up to like Stripe, right? And I thought that was a pretty okay-ish way to put it. So let's see. So then I want to do right here. Let's see. We're going to do, right here, I want to do, If debug equals true, then what I want to do is I want to do let's see, draw line 3D. What the hell was it called? It was like draw line 3D, I think, right? Oh no, line drawer. I'm just gonna rename it draw line 3D because that's what I first went for. So hey, draw line 3D. There we are. And then I got the draw line 3D. Whoops. There we are. Bonk. What the hell did I just paste there? Draw line 3D. Save that shit. There we are. And then we got draw line 3D, which is going to be a function call if I'm correct. So we're doing start, end, and stuff like that. So we're doing start, end, and then what am I doing? Debug is not declaring current scope. Oh, that's fun. I should probably create a better way to like cascade the debug mode out, but I'm just going to do a quick let's see at export var. I'm going to do a const debug which is going to be equal to true. Let me guess, can't be const, it's got to be a var. Yep. It's right, there's some funk in here. Let's see, start and draw line 3D. Draw line 3D is not a function. Okay, I've never played with importing godot, so let's see how this do. Add child line drawer, call line drawer dot draw line. I see. Draw line 3D dot draw line dot draw line. Start end color. Start end color and then time, I guess. Color will make, I don't know, just a pure red, I guess. So just, I don't know, freaking, I don't know, does it want a string, like hexadecimal? FF triple quad 0, whatever the frick. And then we're doing time, we'll do it for like 3 seconds, I guess. Hopefully that works, we'll see. Nope, that wasn't happy for some reason. Whoa, I cannot grab my cursor again. Okay, there's that. So your erroring here equals cam equals get viewport dot get camera 3D. Let's see, bats with newspaper. How could you bat me? I'm sick currently. You hurted me, my spleen, my splans. But hello, Snowspark. How does the Snowspark do? How does the spark of snow do the explodey? So viewport.get camera 3D is not going to work very well. So how would I want to do this? Because this seems to be a thing that's relatively unhappy. Actually, where's draw even called? Okay, process equals all that. Draw equals get camera 3D. Draw line. Okay, wait, does this even get called properly? Or do I have to get cameras just behind line? Draw cameras in? Okay, so it does call draw line. I see. Okay, this is drawing the cube part, which I don't care about at all. Let's get rid of the cube. I don't care about the fancy tech demo. Let's see. Volv, could I inject myself inside your code and live inside of it? I don't know why you would want to. Oh, also my entire project, or OBS just shit the bed again. Hell yeah. But yeah, I mean, you can. I would not recommend it. You have fun with that. Is there a command to pull the current song? No, you have to ask. If you're talking about the previous one, because I'm guessing that's what you care about, is we could do this. And then we could do, let's see, where is it? It is actually this one that was the right thing. The one is going to be Ramses B and Vila Never Knew Me. So there you go. Oh, let's see. Part of my issue with the integral to the application is that it's also subjective, mixed with writing and dependency via video coding is integral to the video editor. But should I roll by OFFmpeg? No, and I mean, like, I think that's where it slightly depends. Like, I would argue in that instance, it is, a bit of a push and pull thing, right? Because the whole "it depends" thing, right? So, like, as an example, I think it would say, also depend on the metric of the, like, or not the metric, but like the, what will you call it? The like, I don't know, I guess, like, metaphorical weight that thing, like, has to do and pull, right? Like, another great example that would be like crypto, right? Like, if you're just doing like a simple, login where you just, do some login, there's some simple user data stuff, then, like, yeah, maybe rolling your own auth is, like, not the worst idea, right? But, like, if you're also doing something that's actually serious, like you're doing, like, some fucking, like, fintech stuff, then, like, yeah, you probably should be using, like, some, like, standard fucking thing. Or, like, even then too, it's like if your attack surface becomes large enough, you should then also probably just, roll with the standard, right? Like, I don't know, it kind of depends, because, like, on one hand, it's like, if you grab everything off of the shelf, right, then, oh my god, my entire face just fucking froze again. God damn it. Well, what I was going to try to say as, like, an argument, right, is that it's one of those things where, like, then you're also, like, inherently bogging down your application, right? And you're making, oh wow, my face froze again immediately. Hell yeah. But yeah, so, like, like, if you use a bunch of libraries where it's like everything included and the kitchen sink, then it's like, well, at the end of the day, you have like 15 kitchen sinks, So, there's a fun thing. Vila, I thought she collabed with Black Mill a few times. I honestly have no idea. I don't follow Vila very closely. I'll be completely transparent with the music that you're listening to right now. I just yanked basically fucking everything off of NCS's website, and I was like, hell yeah. Let's see, add Volbyte Jerry to be add Volbyte Journal to be a minor nuisance in your project and shift everything, particularly 3 megapixels to the left or right, interchangeably. That sounds like a horrible time. That like reminds me of those stories where it's like, like you set like some JavaScript in your thing where it's like if the, like, owner of the website doesn't pay in time, you just, like, at a certain date, the website just starts fading away by, like, 1% opacity, like, each day until it just disappears. So that's fun. Okay, so I was trying to get the camera right now, but the issue is that it doesn't have a camera. Like, inherently it doesn't have a camera, right? So the issue is the camera spawned. So how would I handle that? I'm going to see if they have any documentation on the camera. Let's see, draw a line. Let's see. Add that to the auto load list. Call that from any object. Or instance that as the scene. Yeah. I think what I'll do, just to make this thing conform, is I think I'm going to take this. I'm going to just say, hey, on a init, or what is it, draw line. Where's draw line? Draw line. Yeah, draw line. So I'm going to do this. And then line.new. So line.new is going to be then up here. Up somewhere. Line.new. Where's line.new? Where's line.new? Where's line.new? Class line. Yeah. There's that. I don't see a new, which is what's throwing me off here. Why is there no new? Why is there no new? I guess there's no new. Okay. So this is supposed to be like a new item then, and then it draws per frame? Is that what it's doing? Let's see. So it's getting the camera. It's saying for each line. Let's see. Don't draw the line if it starts because of the camera. This will cause the line to draw running correctly. Okay, so that's doing that stuff. And then draw a line right here. Let's see. SB will be every time you have a slight inconvenience, it was you. No! Fucking explodes. Fucking explodiates. Fucking kablooies. Fucking blows you up with my mind. Fucking eats graham crackers with a fork. Fucking I don't know what the hell I'm saying. Remove lines I've timed out. Okay, yeah, that makes sense to me. The only thing that's an issue here is the camera, which is not what I'm liking. So, because this will be a childed thing. I'm just trying to figure out how I'd want to pass the fucking thing in. So, how would I say grab the camera? So, what if I do something then, like I do something like this? No, because the camera spawned at fucking... This should make my life really painful. Okay, let's do this then. So, we're going to then do all this. We're going to yank all of this crap. It was me, Volby. It was me all along. No! How fucking could you? You fucking salamander. You're no longer a possum. You're just a salamander. You're terrible. You're evil. What took you, Sean? Anyways, now that I've done my shit posting, okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna go like this. I'm gonna just slap this into this script, all willy-ganilly. Oh yeah, we got the funk in it. No, that's fine. Q redraw not found on base self. Excuse me? Excuse me? Fucking... Excuse me? Okay, that's weird. Your excuse? Thank you. Sorry. I know this is probably not the most thrilling thing. I'm just mostly like, huh? Because it's just like, what the hell are these fucking issues? What the hell are these things? Q redraw not found on base self. Well, where was it the first time? Where was it the first time? Let's see. If the length of the lines is greater than 0, then do a thing. Which makes sense. You're at work, so this may be my entertainment for the next hour until I get home. Ah, I see. So you're stuck with me. So you're stuck with me sitting here, fucking wanting to shake. I wish for death. Well, is it because you're not indented? That doesn't make a ton of sense to me, but it might be. Is it just because godot, like, unindented? Is that the issue? That seems to have made more issues. Draw line. Cam. Fuck off! Oh my god, the pop-up. Let's see, I'm not stuck here with you, Volb. You're stuck here with me. I mean, that isn't such a bad thing. You seem chill. I like chatting with you. You seem nice. Like, I don't know. Is that supposed to be a threat? If that's supposed to be a threat, I don't feel very, that doesn't feel too bad. Let's see, starts line breaking and tabbing. Line breaking? What do you mean by line breaking? The only thing I think of line breaking of is like that one game like Line Rider or whatever, where it's, you know, you start flopping all around. It's like, Alright, let's elevate the camera to a new variable. Which will actually leave us blank. And then we'll then also go, hey, where the frick is the init? Welcome back, Bunzier. How you doing? This is not what I was expecting for music, but hey, let's go with it. Didn't I have a... Oh, there it is. Yeah, so we're going to do... let's see. We're going to do this. Oh, could I have easily fixed this with just moving that? That might have been a cool thing. Let's see. We're going to do draw line 3D dot cam is going to be equal to... what would it be? Node underscore camera. There we are. What did I miss? Also hello, and also coding, yes. Oh, shift into this line break. Yeah. That basically said, sorry. When you said line break, I interpret that as something else entirely, so I was just sitting here, I'm like, huh? Excuse me? Excuse me? What the hell do you mean? Calls draw. So if it's Q redraw, where the hell does Q draw just come in? Small brain ad moment. Oh, trust me, this is full of those right now. Don't you worry. I'm mostly confused because it says Q redraw and I don't see another Q redraw. So I'm wondering where the fuck this comes from. So if I do this, right? Like if I do this and I go search, there's no search here. Well, let's just do this. Yeah, this is literally only ever called here. So, like, where the fuck does this get instantiated from or whatever? Just, yeah, we call it because lol. Because lol. What if it calls underscore draw? Why don't I just replace it with underscore draw then? I'm sure there's probably some technical reason, but, you know, underscore draw. There we are. Mixed use of tab and spaces for indentation. Why don't you fucking... gargle. Draw line. Me super nervous. Oh, you gotta perform something at Friday. You super nervous. What you gotta perform, Blue? What's the performance woes that you getting? Out of morbid curiosity. I'm also gonna go like I'm gonna drop one of those like a motherfucking rock. And then we got this. So that actually means that I can just remove it entirely from the init. Which means I could probably also just do this, I think. Yeah, I want to do that, just like a placeholder type thing. And yeah, we're going to do that. Actually, no, we're going to do... No. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. Okay, there. Vulberson, did you sleep today? I slept basically all day today, actually, which is the issue. Because I'm still sick. Like, I know I said I'm sick a few times already, right? But, like, I am sicky. And I legitimately slept, like, 10 hours today. Let's see. You gotta perform an exercise dance. You got forced by your PE teacher. That is fucking wicked or something. I have no idea what to even say about that, honestly. That is, I don't know. It kind of sucks. I mean, the best way to put it is like, you know, the worst case scenario is that your parents remember it forever if they're attending, and if not, then everybody will forget. Let's see. Make me sick so I can call in. There's many ways I can take that, and I'm having choice paralysis immediately. Because I could go for like literal sick, where I could say something gross. I could do something as like a joke. I could do many things, and I don't know what to do about that. Your nose goes burr? Hell yeah. Have you tried warming it up? Oh, that was a joke that I hate immediately. Okay, why is this thing being such a pain in the fucking ass? You know what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna undo a fuck ton of this. I'm just gonna keep spamming undo. I'm gonna just keep... Whoops, I want to keep that. I want to keep that. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're doing that. Yeah, that makes sense enough. No, I want to get rid of you. Okay, that I think makes sense enough. Let's see. And you failed for letting the cat get your tug exactly or something. Uh, give me what I want. Sorry, give me whatever it is you have. Okay, Rory, you're a bad girl. I gotta get. You got a gift your game recommendation? No, you don't. I just also have many things to do. Also, there you go, Rory. Did that make you feel sick to your stomach? Did that make you upset? Did that make you want to explode? Just the what and also the huh? Did that make you feel sick with remorse? What did you do? Nothing. The world is just cruel. Doesn't that just make you sick to your stomach? Doesn't that just make you feel terrible knowing that, no matter what happened, just sadness? Life isn't fair, exactly. Okay, so we still got the import. So I need to go back down to the init, and then wherever the fucking init is where I gotta fucking do the thing. Where's the init? Add child. Is that it? Ready? Yeah, that seems about right. So yeah, we're gonna move this down because maybe I just missed it and I'm being brain dead, which is completely possible. Oh, my do stuff is commented there. It makes me neutral. Sag. Well, I don't know. I can cough on you. Do you want me to cough on you? I can do coughing on you. Let's see. We're gonna try to run this shit again because of course we do. New game. Hey, line draw. Look at the line draw thing's working now. Yay! This is like exactly what I was looking for actually. So that's perfect. It's kind of cool to actually see like a history of like the character and what they're doing. Maybe I should make it a little bit shorter than like 3 seconds, but I don't know. It works. It functions. Oh, where's that? Yeah, that. Give me that cough so I get sick. Let's see, code of your game. Ooh, yeah, that's what we do the whole time. That's what Godot is. Blue is this game. So, okay, I guess this will be a massive side tangent if the vote passes, but I'm gonna make a poll for it. I'm gonna do a quick thing where I do this, and I'm gonna do start poll. I'm gonna do do you want me to share my game idea ? Yay or nay? Send it. And then there you go. And then this will be a lot of certified yapping if the vote passes. So, yes, the dog got caged up and gone forever. What, sorry? Oh, I see. I see. Haha, I fucking smashed. What? 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 Alright, well anyways, it is currently a fucking 100% vote for yes, so let me reopen the thing I actually just closed, and then we will yap further from there. So, this is going to be some very old concept art that I fucking pushed, but, lol. Lamau even. Lamau Keck even. Let's see, I slammed the choice of nerd, I mean genius. Hey, you can call me whatever you want. Call me shithead. Okay. So let me see if I still have the concept art for this thing. Because I should. I just don't know if I do. What happened to the dog? I'm assuming the dog went away. I'm assuming the dog exploded in a horrible gasoline accident. 183. If not, this is on YouTube as well. I just, I just would rather do this. Oh, hey, Adam. I doubt you're still here, but I actually have, I found other older Concept 2D art as well. So, hey, there we go. Okay, so time to find. So, okay, so let's go here. Let's go to youtube.com/athelvilbit. Dog got kidnapped and caged up by owner. Cry. Also, you missed dog already. Dogs are wicked. Dogs are fucking sick. if you don't like dogs, then I'm sorry. I don't think I can like you as a person. Like I'm not saying dogs have to be your animal of choice, right? But if you're like, yeah, I dislike / hate dogs, it's like, damn, you need to like perish. Okay, so if we take a 5-second scroll through here until it appears, it's gonna be a minute because I don't know exactly how far I need to scroll, but it's here. I know it's here. And then once I see it, then I can start yapping away. Let's see. What was that? It? I think I just passed it. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So here is some very quickly scribbled concept art I did. I don't think it was that. Actually, yeah, I think it was about an hour that I did this in. So what it basically is, the concept for the game is, the idea is, like, I'm not gonna like give away the whole chicken dinner here, right? But basically, the idea is that, like, you know, your character wakes up in like a facility, right? Big underground facility, blah blah blah, right? And the thing is that there's nobody around, but you're there, right? And then effectively what the game is it's sort of like each floor is semi-procedurally made, so it makes it so that like replays are like, you know, an actual thing, and it makes it so that like you actually have to understand the mechanic versus like knowing some, like, you know, cheap route, right? And then each floor will work differently, right? So the first floor that like you wake up on is like a trash compactor-esque world or like level, right? And then, you know, this is a bit of a well-lit version of it, but the idea is that like you have like these big long like hallways with like little sub-rooms scattered throughout, right? And the whole area has been like flooded with water and stuff. And then what effectively happens is that you find out later you're actually not alone. There's this Doober with you. And then that Doober is effectively the antagonist for that floor. So then each floor... Okay, wait, are you a dog? We're a bunch of furries here. We're all some type of animal. Now let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. But yeah, so the idea is that each floor would be like an expanding difficulty, and then each monster would also have different like senses that they would basically see you from, right? So it's kind of like a see no evil, hear no evil, say no evil type thing, whatever. But like with the senses, right? You're the only human here. Don't worry. I mean, hey, your icon is I think Funtime Freddy, so one can argue. But yeah, so like to carry on, right, is so the idea with like this first monster is like it would have like incredibly poor hearing, and it would also have incredibly poor what do you call it, like you know, smell and all those other things, right? But what it has good sight, right? So the idea is that, like, you know, like for the first area, you know, it's a fairly intuitive concept of, you know, sight, right? So, you know, you run around, you're trying to avoid it, it's trying to find you because, you know, you're snack. And then once you escape that floor, then you transition to the next floor where, like, the next enemy will be, like, sound focused, right? So, for instance, you could stand, like, right in front of the enemy and it will, like, be unable to see you, basically, until, like, it bumps into you with touch, right? But the enemy uses sound, right? So, you know, you got to be very careful, like, where you're standing. And there's going to be, like, a lot of, like, baiting and, like, you know, trying to, you know, get the thing to go, like, an alternative direction, and, like, a lot of, like, back and forth between, like, the AI and, like, whatever. The enemy's blind. A certain enemy is blind. So to reiterate, Blue, because I guess you missed it, is so the idea is that each enemy is going to be based on, like, a sense, basically, right? So, as an example is, so one enemy will be sight-based, which will be the first one, because that's the most intuitive, right? Then the next enemy will be sound-based, which will be kind of a more suspenseful type thing, right? The third enemy will be... What the fuck is that sound? That sound is the soda stream that I have extremely close to my desk that I use to carbonate water. Because, lol, why not? I'm kind of surprised the sounds are being picked up, because for ages nobody heard these sounds, and then now suddenly people are like, what are these sounds? So, I'm a little surprised, honestly. But anyways, yeah. So, Yeah, so then to carry on, I guess, is so yeah, so then like the third monster will then be like an enemy that's primarily smell, right? So the idea is that it's like an enemy where like you have to keep moving almost constantly, and then it's only when you're like within like very short distance of the enemy that'll be able to see you and like actively start like chasing you, right? I have my volume up to hear damn voice clearly. I apologize. Yeah. But yeah, so that's kind of the idea. And then the idea is like each enemy will have like escalating things. Moving your dead. No, well, no, actually, sorry. So with the smell enemy, that's actually the issue because the idea is the scent enemy is like a bloodhound, right? So the idea with the bloodhound enemy is if you stop moving, you're dead, right? So basically, it's like an entire engagement scheme of like trying to constantly avoid this enemy. That's like consistently putting pressure on you, right? So like as an example with you should have a sense of smelling for the enemy. That's like literally what I'm doing. So like it won't be in an actual sense of smell, but it'll be communicated to the player and function as like a sense of smell, right? And then so on and so forth, right? So the idea is that like again, like each area is going to be like slightly escalating, right? So do you remember that like waveform collapse thing that like I showed you, or that like I was working on a little while ago, the other godot thing? Let's see, save all. Stay right there, you will be harmed. Sure, let's go with that. But if I actually jump back to, let me open Steam up quickly so I can do a thing. Some motherfucker just messaged me on Steam. What have I said about that, you motherfuckers? Anyways. Felix is the only person that gets an exception for that. Anyways, but so if we go over here, I'll show you this, because I actually got it somewhat working, is if we start up this other Godot project, or grab it, or whatever the heck you want to do. So we go here, we go to the waveform collapse test, and once this loads, you'll actually see that if we hit play, I actually got it working. So you can see that it somewhat works. There's issues with it, to be clear. Like you can see, like, a lot of these terminate into, like, non-applicable areas, but you can see that there's generally, like, a through path that is followed, and then at some point it, like, gets disconnected and breaks, right? So there's an issue with the generation, but you can actually see, like, you know, lines starting to form that, like, work, right? Like for instance, you can see, you know, I can start right here, and I go like, so like that's an okay amount of generation with connections. So there's an issue with, oh my god, of course it fucking crashed right here as I'm trying to show this shit. Fucking OBS. Oh, I remember that thing exactly, and yeah, you can see I got it like actually like somewhat working. So yeah, so again, like the idea is like, you know, if this is a red point is where the player starts. You know, you see the player's kind of stuck here. There's not really a lot to do right now. But, like, as a counterexample, if, like, you know, the player started, like, right here, they see, like, boo, 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 boo. So that's a pretty good line. Or if I go over here, you know, boo, doo, 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 or, like, doo, 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 and then so on and so forth, right? So you can see that the line generation was, like, working almost, right? It just, there's some, you know, bugs with it, but, you know, this is good enough for me. That's like, okay, I clearly got something working that's like functional enough, right? So since this is functional enough, I can use this as an example. So where that's going is now the idea is that the player, the like first floor and like each subsequent floor will be, you know, generated something similar to this, right? You do something for your icon. Should you change it? I mean, hey, if you want to, go for it. You don't have to. I'm not going to be the merit of your icon, but hey, look at that, another freeze, baby. Let's go. Let's fucking go, baby. Let's fucking do it. Let's fucking go. I like how OBS knows when a capture didn't crash, but it also won't do shit if something did crash. That's kind of bullshit how there's not an auto restart setting, not gonna lie. Not gonna fuzzy. Not gonna fuzzy. That's kind of some grade A fuzz shit. Yeah. Very, very fun and thrilling. So where am I going from here? So I am going to do a quick tiny thing right there. I'm going to then hide this. I'm a troll Volbite OBS. I mean, I don't think this is trolling. I think this is just actively trying to, like, be a dog shit experience at this point. Oh, there it was. I was waiting for this thing to pop up and it appeared in the wrong spot. So we're going back to 09. Hello, Tony. How's the Tony? How's the Tony that I'm going to launch out of a cannon? Let's see. Anyways, so what I'm actually going to do as well is I'm going to add some slight state to this real quickly. I'm going to go... I'm going to do this, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, hey, guess what? If the jump thing worked, then I'm going to say draw the line. If not, then don't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this if the bug is equal to true. Okay, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to do, whoopsies, I'm going to do then this. Whoops, I don't know why you're doing that. So if the bug is equal to true, then I'm going to do this, and I'm going to draw it as red. And then if I do hit something, then what I'm going to do instead is, I should probably just return then, actually, right? And then else will be bam. And then we're going to make this one green. So I'm going to go here. Then I'm going to go 00FF. Return because the draw type is null. Oh, I see. So we're going to return, in this case, false. And then else we're going to return true. True. There we are. Certainly, by the way, you know, I'm not really a fan of code. I mean, it's fine. You don't have to be here. I'm mostly just trying to, you know, hang out and chat. And, like, I just explained, like, you know, some code stuff and whatever. And because Tony's small brain, exactly. Sort of peeking in while I wait for Mom to get home. That is incredibly valid. Ari made me cry. Well, I mean, I'm sorry. They just called it as it is. There's not really much we can do about that, Tony. Okay, so it's running perpetually, but I do actually very much like this because we can see it's actually working somewhat properly. So it's basically, instead of green working constantly, it's green being like, hey, if green works, then do green. If not, then hell yeah. I actually still kind of dig the way it looks. The one thing I'm kind of scared about is I'll notice that when I bounce, I clip into the ground for like a frame. But I don't really know if there's anything we can do about that. So, yay. Okay, BRB, have fun with that. Have fun with your BRBing. Tell me, Rory, are the incoherent coding rambles entertaining to listen to? Are they everything you've wished for and more? Well, we had a question in your midstream, your post stream last night. I don't even mean by that, but sure, send it. I'm open to the convo. I'm open to the convo of station. Let's see, and then what I want to do now is I then want to also go. Let's see, did I do anything yet? So. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do the state now, and I'm gonna start doing stuff based on state. So if ground is true, let's see. At the end of the stream, I want to ask you a question. I mean, you can just ask now, but go for it. Go for it. All right, let's see. So we're gonna go. Let's see. If you like streaming series, right? They can be okay. As someone who picked up coding Lua and HTML as a hobby, yes, I'm surprised actually. State dot grounded. It's state, right? Also, what did you pick up Lua for? Lua's a very odd first language choice, so I'm a little bit surprised. State dot movement state. I see it. That's my issue. State dot movement underscore state dot is. Why is this not auto-completing? What? Save that move state. There's an indent after block. Well, fuck off. Get your fucking buck. Pass. There. Go. Because funny? I mean, that's a very odd reason to learn a coding language, but sure. Have you considered streaming the Saints Row series, the good ones, like 1 through 4? Honestly, the series has never interested me. I'll be completely real. The one place that I think I'm a Luddite in like reference to like gaming is like GTA and GTA-esque things have never appealed to me. Right? Like, it's one of those things where like anything that is trying to be like a real world simulator sandbox thing have just been so not interesting to me, because the like thing is for like me is that like I don't want a release from constraints. I want to find a way to overcome the restraints, right? So in regards to what do you call it? In regards to like, you know, real life stuff, it's like, you know, I don't want a release where I can go, you know, Carmageddon in a fucking Lambo. I would want to reach the point where, like, you know, I could own a Lambo, right? And a bunch of things like that. So it's just one of those things, right, where, like, I don't, you know, like, I've just never found the appeal in that sort of stuff, right? And that's the same thing for like every GTA, and like I'm gonna be real, I think the stories in GTA generally fucking suck. Like I've sat down a bunch of times to try to play like a GTA game, and like I find the stories long, I find them boring. Y'all know the meme of like, CJ, you're supposed to follow the train. Like that stuff is so fucking annoying, because like I'll try play a game, and it's like, I'm sorry, if I'm playing a game, I don't want to be a fucking actor, right? I don't want to have to do my lines and do scripts and fucking, you know, do the little fucking hokey pokey with the fucking right steps. If I'm playing a game, I enjoy seeing like well implemented systems and like fucking with those systems, right? That's what I enjoy, and I fucking don't enjoy that other stuff, right? Saint Row story is pretty good. I will be the judge of that, but hey, I will be more open to it. But the thing is, too, is like Saints Row is already like a huge series. I just don't have much interest in playing a ginormous, huge series, right? Like that, right? Like I'd want to do something that is more interesting, right? Like I just have such an incredibly low interest for those games, right? Like one of the hardest sells for me is like, will be playing like something like GTA and Roblox. Those will be like the two hardest things to get me to stream on my channel. Just being real. Oops, dropped my phone on my keyboard. Hell yeah. Let's see. You helped with Lua coding plugins, weapons, and gadgets for Trouble in Terrorist Town server. I helped dev and admin a while ago. Oh, that's neat. That is surprising, but I mean, like, fair enough. Saints Row 1 is a group of gangsters that want to become the main gang. After you join them, they go from a small bite gang into an actual, like, fucking drug smuggling gang and shit. And see, like, that's fine. It's just that, like, I also don't have interest in, like, gang culture stuff, right? Like, it's just something that's never interested me, right? Like, I have... Like, it's just such a thing I'm so disconnected from and disinterested in, right? And, like, you know, to, like, people who live it, like, you know, like, no disrespect to you, right? It's just that's your world and that's not my world. And I just don't have much interest in it, right? Back into Oblivion. Sure, have fun. Stage Row 2, after falling into a coma and having an earthquake strike Stillwater, the city's mostly submerged and they have to rebuild, unfortunately. In like the 2 years, no rules, the Saints have fallen. I mean, fair enough. Yeah, learning Lua was an entry language and has imprinted your cynical mindset for coding, lol. Yeah, I mean, every language has issues, right? I don't know. Scripting languages are just so rough. Like, they're supposed to be easy, but they're so fucking thorny, right? You read that wrong? Well, I read it good enough. But yeah, like it's just one of those things, right? Where like I don't know. I don't know. I feel like there's better experiences to tell than like, you know, a wannabe come up story, right? Like any of those stories, it's like, you know, a movie maybe, but like yeah, it's just ugh. So let's see if move state dot is, or I'm gonna say grounded. I'm gonna say is grounded. Is grounded. Because is grounded just makes me seem, or just seems better to me. Is grounded. Is swimming. This song is giving me a fucking headache. Better. Saints Row 2 is cursed and funny. I've heard it is funny. It's just also like, damn. Equals true. Accident ending after the fucking gargle my shit. Okay, so let's see. If grounded, we're gonna do let's see. I'm just gonna do fucking print. Let's see. We're gonna do what else is it? I could do else. Print. We're gonna do say airborne. God, I kind of listen to Zomboy right now, but I can't because stream. Yeah, you want that semicolon, you son of a gun. Let's go. You love the HTML though? Yeah, I mean the thing is with like HTML is like HTML in my cursed opinion is like the one good scripting language, because like HTML actually makes an attempt to like give you safety nets and like not be the most painful shit in the world, right? Like anytime HTML messes up, there's like, I don't personally reasonably see like a workaround, right? Where like when a scripting language messes up, it's like, why did you interpret that number as a string? Or like vice versa, right? And there's just so many little weird edge cases like that, or it's like, oh, well, you see, because we're a scripting language, you know, we like converted this data type to be slightly different than it would actually work as. So it's just, I don't know. Like I'm not familiar with Lua, so like I'm not saying Lua does that. I'm just also saying it's like oof. Let's see. You took web dev in school, but it was a very outdated class. I took it too, and it honestly wasn't that bad. The teachers did less direct teaching, and they more taught you how to find like resources and stuff, which I actually appreciate a lot more. The one issue that I would say with it that was a bit of an issue is they didn't really talk about like frameworks and stuff like that, right? So like for instance, like in the web dev world, like a massive part of web development now is like React, right? And like although I do think that you should know the basics like JavaScript, it's one of those things, right, where you know, like I think that like, you know, being like, hey, this is React, you might be expected to work in this is like not unreasonable. Also, the pupper wants to be let in. And then I'll read Tony's messages in just a second after I do that, because tee hee hoo hoo ha hoo ha hee hoo ha hoo ha. Okay. Hello, Mr. Man. Where's my puppy? I just heard you whining. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's already inside. I don't know what the hell I heard then. I just saw him was rude. I thought I am outside. Well, I guess that goes to show you how sick I am that I thought I heard my dog whining outside when they're in the bed right beside me. So that's cool. And like, no, it wasn't like they're whining inside because like the door's to my left ear, which is where I heard it from, and they're on my right. So hell yeah. Lou has a habit of where if you suddenly just doesn't fucking work and you crunch for hours to try to figure out where a line broke and why. Yeah, he's schizophrenia. Maybe. Let's see. But then it suddenly works. Then just after hours of debugging, and then you go like, what worked and what changed, and you just have to go fuck it. There is potential reasons for that. Like, you know, there might be like an issue with like your memory, like a physical issue. Like, you know, ECC RAM is cool. Another thing is that like it could also be like an external dependency, right? So like, you know, like there might be some like, you know, overlapping file with something else where like, you know, you have like a shared lib, and then like that lib like might have been tweaked by something, and then, you know, the value that's expected is either gone or changed. It's like, what's that about? And then, you know, that program finishes its thing, and then it suddenly quietly sets it back, and it's like, That's like I'm a massive fan of keeping things as like contained as possible and like making sure there's like as little overlap as possible because like holy fuck. Actually, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do is grounded, and then what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this here. Bap. Then I'm gonna go like this. Then I'm gonna get rid of all of these. Boink. And then we're going to then go down to the input dispatch, which will be the movement Y. There we are. So we're doing that. So I can now get rid of all of this. And I can go like BAP. I can go like this now. And then that kind of just simplifies all of this a lot, actually. Yes, I'm changing it per input versus not, but I can think of many reasons why I wouldn't want to do that. Let's see, state.movement. Whatever. Delta's not declared in current scope. I see. What do I need delta for again? In check to close ground. What do I need delta for again here? And I'll check chat after that. What do I need delta here for? Check if close to the ground. Do that. Oh, I actually moved logic into here. Oh, sorry. I'll read the messages now. Yeah, there's so many different variables. The actual code could be perfectly fine, but when you're in an SQL database, it just gets moody because you don't have the script to load a specific way. Like, you can just rearrange the Lua files and suddenly everything works fine. Yeah, so that sounds like a race condition right there, Rory, and like, yeah, those are painful. Okay, so, if Ari's here, I'm sorry for saying the most, brain dead stuff that's so blatantly obvious, but I'll throw it out here for like everybody, right? So like what I really enjoy is the concepts, or sorry, like functional programming. There's a lot of issues with it, right? But like one thing that I really enjoy is this one sort of, why did it load everything? Okay, that's fine. Not like I want to load this. We're gonna go to the black, boink. We're going to go to here, boink. Then we're going to lock that, and then we'll go to a new tab, please, and I'll just explain this, right? So for everybody who doesn't know many programming stuff, so the thing that I absolutely like enjoy about like on a philosophy level of like functional programming, right, is so like if you have like an input which will label I, right, and then you pass I into, a function, right, the output for I should always be the same. So we'll just say like, the output is like X, right? But like, like of a given input of I, the output should always be X, with the exception of like something that is supposed to be random, right? And then with that being said as well, the two other nice things, like basically the two little asterisks, right? Oh, never mind, the dog's back. Hell yeah. But yeah, so like the first thing is that like the idea is that like a function should do one of two things, right? Well, actually, this is the only thing that I really care about. The idea that is that a function should only do one of two things, right? The first one would be basically it modifies data, so that would be like the first thing that we just gave, right? And then the second would be like it creates like a side effect, and like that side effect would generally be something like like function takes in I, right? And then, that then gets, like saved to, like your device somewhere, right? Those are kind of the two ways that it's cool. And then every other circumstance is like, eh. You don't understand it, but Lua gets really pissy when it comes to load hierarchy. Chat, you gotta go CBRB. We'll have fun. So that's actually another fun thing, Rory. So the way that, have you ever touched C, Rory? Because I can potentially give you like an epiphany. Because I don't know if Lua works this way, but like I know C works this way and C++, so it might be an absolute it might be an epiphany, it might not be circumstantially. So I'm going to assume no, and I'll start yapping, especially for everybody else in chat, right? But so the way that like C and C++ go, right, is if you have like like hashtag, include. You've tried out C and C++, yeah. Okay, cool. So then you kind of get the idea, right? So then CLUDE. So if you have like pound include, and you have like like library like lib.h. For those of you who don't know, C/C++, right? It literally just takes like this file, this entire file, and then just copy paste it like into your fucking program, right? Like it just literally, so like like I guess a way to put it, right, is that so if you have like A, you have like this thing right here, right, and you have C, and then let's just say like lib dot h just is equal to B, right? Then instead of it being this, it'll just be turned into B. That's how this goes, right? So the issue is that if you have multiple files that include this, if there's an issue where like this has like a name, like a variable name, and you import it in two different places, but like this isn't perfectly isolated and meant to be like portable as hell, then like it can like clash and cause like a bunch of issues. So that's painful as hell. Oh, sorry, Toady. I didn't mean to ignore your message. I apologize. I forgot what it's called. Something like property damage. What about it? I know you're talking about property damage, but okay. Minigame where you run around the housing market for your friend, competition by stealing a septic truck and coding the neighborhood in fecal matter. I have no idea what you're talking about, but okay. Conditional frame network. If X, then Y equals true. If Y equal true, then Z equal null. Yeah, there's a lot of stacking circular bullshittery like that, right? And it's just one of those things where it's like it just turns into this like circular mess of like dependency hell, right? And it can be an absolute piece of crap to like undo, right? You do quite miss the restrict and register keywords going from C to C++. Yeah, there's kind of a few things. Lua is such a brain-rotted coding language sometimes. Yeah, that's valid. Keely starts the chainsaw. Very wonderful. Yeah, like, I mean, like, I'll put it this way, right, is, like, the only time I really think a scripting language is, like, good is if you have, like, some, like, insane, massively long code base, right, that's just fucking, like, insane. Like, all of this is, like, like 10K plus lines, right? Because this is all, like, doing stuff like, like, starting, like, like, fucking... like a good example, I guess, would be like Vulkan, right? Where like Vulkan has to do like all like this GPU logic and stuff. Oh, look at my screen just froze! Yay! I watched it happen in real time, right? But yeah, like if Vulkan would be a good example, right? Whereas you have all this, and then in C, Vulkan's like quote unquote scripting languages. It's like okay, Vulkan dot like create the queues, right? And then, like, Vulkan dot, do, like, the frame buffer, right? And then all those various little things. Because the issue is that, like, to manually, tie into all of this shit here is just going to be too much of a pain to the point that it's, like, that's just fucking insane, right? So that's one of the few places that I think, like, scripting languages are good. I think if you need to do, like, any hardcore, serious, like, data crunching with, like, a scripting language, like, Vulkan isn't a good example for this. This would be something like JavaScript, right? Like, if you're doing something with, like, JavaScript, where, like, you're trying to do, like, actual, like, fucking, like, number crunching and shit, you've made an immediate horrible choice. You've made an immediate horrible choice, and you should rethink all of your decisions. Because, like, holy shit. Loophole, Volby, you want to go first? What? What are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about, Toady. Also, God forbid you actually make a return loop. Yeah, that sounds like a pain, because then you can create memory leaks. Yeah, there's a lot of pains like that, which is just like, I don't understand the joy or a bunch of other things related to that, right? And then, yeah, you explained it a few times ago. I mean, you have to repaste it, because I tried to read it, and then just, holy shit. Oh my god, my fucking thing froze again. Why the fuck did my ship freeze again? Oh my fucking god. OBS, I'm going to throw a shit. I'm going to shit my pants out of anger. It's happening, it's time. On the phone I can't repaste. Well, you can retype. Also, why is the state unhappy? Oh yeah, because you expected the fucking delta thing. Which is not what I want to do. Because what I want to do is I then want to take this here, which is going to be... Wait, no, yeah, I'm going to take this out. And we're going to go like this. And we're going to go like BAP. There we are. And I'm going to go to the loop section. I'm also going to remove the delta fucking reference and fucking that other one. Because holy shit, we do not need delta here. And then we're also just going to go boop. Look at that, it's gone. And then now I then want to go to wherever the hell it is. Where's the physics process? There it is. What I then want to do is I want to do this. Let's see, I'm going to do then here, I'm going to go yoink, I'm going to go paste, I'm going to go up, I'm going to go BAP. I'm going to then yank these, whoopsies. I'm going to then say you, paste it. Then we're going to go say screw it, and then we're going to go if, whoops, that's typed incorrectly, and then I'll read chat in just a second. If state dot movement underscore state. I guess do I have to do it in like fucking brackets? Movement movement underscore state dot what would it be? Is grounded equals true. Then we're going to do this one here. And then we're going to do else. And then we're also going to remove that. And then indent you. Ka-chow. Why does this shit error? Holy fuck. Let's see. Is anyone here an artist? Me. Before November ends, I want to see shaved Volpe. No. Fops get haircuts, cutely starts the razor. I can burn you. I will take any hair you cut off, shove it in your mouth, and then light it on fire. I will make sure you learn to rue the day. Yeah, so it's state. Movement state. What's our expected identifier after dot for movement axis? This shit is a pain in the ass. Alright, I guess that's how I gotta do it, because why not? Okay, where the fuck's the window? There it is. It stole my mouse. Awesome. New game. No. New game. Oh, hey, look at that. My physics is broken. Hell yeah. Let's see. We're gonna very quickly BAP. Okay, so we're starting off with the state of is grounded to be false. Right. Is grounded equals false? Yeah. Okay. So if is grounded is false, then what I want to do is I want to then do... Figures you didn't read my message. Slightly worse, but you did read the one about shaving you. I always thought I read them all. I thought I read them all. I thought me readed them all is yes. So if is grounded is not equal to true, then do that. Else do that. Yeah, That seems like a slight simple logic error. Nugame. Yay. Okay, jumping doesn't seem to be working, so that's awesome. Let's go back to the input thing and see if that works. So we're doing the movement Y. Let's see. We'll do that. Print jumping. Let's see. Bubby's ground beef. What the hell are you talking about now? What do you mean by Bubby's ground beef? What do you mean by Bubby's ground beef? What is up in that little brain of yours? What are you thinking and or contemplating and or pondering and or whatever the fuck that is? Sure. Let's roll with it. So we're setting the jump force. So wait, oh, it's because I didn't do the check first. That's a fucking brain dead logic check. There we are. That seems better. Let's try that now. Will you rotate your base into beef on your last comment? How about no? Okay, so it seems to be confirming the check. Because all this is green, which means that it's passing. So what if I then go over here? Reds. Okay, yeah. So it is working. It's working exactly as intended. Is the issue of that jump force is not being applied? Wait, does it say it's jumping? Or is it not going into like that layer for whatever reason? It's not going into that layer. Okay. Oh, it's because I'm setting the wrong value. Is grounded. That should fix it right up. Also not working. Okay. So we're doing that one. Volbit will eat more beef, cutely devours a whole cow. It does the thing like fucking like, you know, it just consumes it like one of those like cartoons where it's like and like just like swallows the whole thing with a like at the end. Like so we're doing state dot movement of state if I did if grounded. Scheisms, I'm dumb. God, I'm stupid. God. Amoebas yearn to be my level of... Oh, goodbye. Well, there's that. So what I think I need to do is I need to do this, and then what does movement Y check again? Function movement Y. Okay, so this is just checking the upwards. So actually I should put the logic here. So I'm going to do, let's see. So say if, hold on. I need to then move this state back into there because oopsies. Okay, so we're going to pass these into here. So we're going to boink. If movement state state.movement state is grounded, is true, do things. So I don't want to check this every frame. What I want to do is I want to see if grounded is false, then do a thing. If not, then do other thing. Right. It sucks that I'm making a physics controller for this, but I like the way physics controllers handle way more. Oh, look at the whole screen froze. How wonderful. Who does enjoy a good screen freeze once in a while, huh? Who doesn't like a good screen freeze? Aww. Alright, let's see. If state.movement state that is grounded is not equal to true, then we want to add gravity. What is Volbibble's lore? They were split off of me by a mad scientist. They put their goo into a container, and then, you know, the goo is turned into a mad being. You BRB heading home. Have fun with your heading home. Out of morbid curiosity, how long will you be approximately? Because, like, If it's going to be not that long, then hell yeah. But if it's going to be a while, then like I may warn that I may run out of steam. Let's see. So we're doing that. If it is not being launched, then we're doing that. And then also all of that crap. So then we're doing that. And then if it is close to the ground, then do that. So then if not grounded, then we're going to then check the state of the ground. Whoopsies. There we are. I don't know how this is erroring. Delta. Oh, yes. Underscore delta. There we are. And then we run. Run. Cool. Another load thing where it loads in the background or some shit. It is not in it. Can you fuck off? Okay. New game. I see. Okay, so it's waiting for a retrigger, which is the issue. That's actually kind of an interesting mechanic, actually, if I do something with this. Well, anyways, I can do things with that, but no. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to say if grounded is false. It's like I know raycasts are expensive, which is the issue. If is grounded is equal to false. Wait, was it not ever setting the movement state to false? No, I am setting it that. Welcome back, Blue. How are you doing? Doing that, else do that. Vol-B-DNA plus element x equals vol-bibble, basically. If movement state dot state is grounded equals that. If movement state ground equals true. Jump force. So that's the launch. The issue is that I'm having an issue right there. No, okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna say this, and then we're gonna. So if we're not grounded, we're gonna immediately check. If we're not, yeah, if we're not that, then we're gonna do that. We're gonna check immediately, and if it isn't checked, then we're going to go. I guess I might as well check it anyways because the whole physics process thing. Fuck it, we won't. We're just gonna go like this. Fuck it. Make it easy. Boink. And then we're just gonna try to run it like that. Haha, frozen. God fucking damn it, OBS. Why the fuck do you do this? Today's weather is cold, huh? Oh, it's absolutely frigid. Fucking quivering in my booties. Okay, thank you. Okay, there's that. New game. Yeah, so now it's checking per frame. Oh, wait, did I actually implement my little small jump? Hold on. No. I thought I implemented my small jump for a second there and I was going to be excited. Okay, well, that's fine. So now all that I need to do is I just need to basically take input action. Should I say pressed? Yeah. Pressed is that. Let's see. I'm gonna just do that. I'm gonna say and state dot movement underscore state dot is grounded equals true. And that just clears out that, and that just makes it slightly simpler to read. And then also that would then equal that. Let's see, sugar, spice, and everything. Nice. These are the ingredients used to make the perfect streamer, but the professor accidentally added element X, and thus Bibble was born. Yeah, and now they're basically like, you know, Mexico's El Chupacabra. If you want to know the origin of El Chupacabra, it's just Vol-Bibble. The goat sucker. It's Vol-Bibble. Okay, so what the hell am I doing from here? So we're doing the checks. We're checking for the jump. That's a bit too indented, actually. Boink. This music is weirdly wearing on me right now. Cool. Volvo was a Powerpuff Girls win. I mean, is there a Powerpuff Girls game? I can make my fucking character look like a fucking what do you call it? Make my character look like a fucking goldfish. Let's see. So if the input action is pressed, triple question mark. Well, then hey, there we go. And is grounded. And they're do say is jumping. Do the jump force thing. And then we need this, but just pressed. Oopsies. So we're gonna do this. Input action. Let's see. Just underscore pressed. We're doing if this. Then what I want to do is I want to get let's see, var jump underscore start is going to be equal to I don't know, I guess now, I don't know. How would I get time in like a short brief thing? Let's see. Godot, how to get time. So we're doing time. I want like a short-term time though. You're really sure there's a game of theirs, auto, where, why though? Exactly. Raise the vulnerable when we must have raised them from the dead. Okay, so I'm not looking for months. I'm looking for like seconds. Can I just do delta? No. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, I can just use delta. I can just use delta. I'm being dumb. So let's see. I'm gonna say what is it? We're gonna do jump force, then we're doing at export var jump underscore time, which is going to be a float, and then the jump time I'm gonna say is like 0.3, I guess. I'm gonna go to here again. So if that's then the case, then we're doing jump underscore start equals 0. Then after that, we're then going to do if input action is just pressed. We'll do and jump underscore start underscore. Sorry, jump duration. I guess duration. That makes sense to me. Oh my gosh, jump underscore duration underscore duration, and jump duration is less than jump underscore. Did I name it jump duration at the top here? What did I name it? I need it max jump duration. Or no, jump underscore duration underscore max. Because that just makes more sense to me. Jump duration underscore max. Then we'll do that. And then we'll do... Yeah, that actually makes sense. And then here now... Okay, so I just want to double check real quickly. If I run this right now, I should ascend into the heavens, right? Go the fuck away. There we are. So now I should jump... is grounded on base type dictionary. Excuse me, you definitely exist. The indent doesn't match the previous indent level because they're scaling indents, you dunce. Function that, yeah, I don't care. Although rendering the song is taking 90% of my CPU, hell yeah. Why aren't you also doing it on like a phone? So that kind of makes sense, honestly. Anyways, hi back. Welcome back, Adam. I hope you're doing the well. That's right, the well. And it doesn't match previous level. That doesn't fucking matter. These are function calls. These are function calls. What? Unindent doesn't match the previous indentation level. Oh, fucking... Is that what that is? What the fuck are you on about? Do I have to type continue? Continue? This is why I fucking hate white space languages. You have to go to bed early for boarding stuff. Good night, man. Good night, Ari. Hope you enjoyed hanging out and hearing me absolutely babber incoherently. No, not my phone though. I was thought that almost a year ago. I have a computer now. Well, fair enough. Well, hey, I hope that your computer stuff rendering goes well. What DAW are you using for the rendering? Out of curiosity. Way to ignore me. What can I say? Oh, the sequel to Getting Over It, nobody wanted, but everybody needed Getting Over Volbibble. No, it'd be more like the day Volbibble invaded or something. Okay, so what the hell is your issue? An indent doesn't match the previous thing. Use space character for fucking. Oh my god, godot. There. Use space character for indentation says tab, but oh, because you use fucking spaces or some shit. What the fuck? Bruv, what in the actual shit are you complaining about? LMS, that's valid. BRB, go to shower. Have fun with your shower. What the fuck is this actually complaining about? What the actual fuck is this complaining about? Mixed use of tab and indentation for spaces. No, there fucking isn't. We will erase it to the start and then new tab. There. Go. Be gone. Bap, 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 bap. Now we go back again. Bap, bap. Nope, that's still indentation. Dude, what the actual fuck is this? Let's see what we're gonna do. And, state. Oh my god, why the fuck is this doing this? I just realized a small issue that I'm just gonna fix right now. I mean, I think I want to test it without it because I want to play with the idea, but... And state dot movement underscore state dot is grounded equals, true. I should do double equals. Oopsies. Oh, because I can't do that. That's reasonable. And then, okay, that other line issue just went away, I guess. And it doesn't match the indentation level. Yes, it fucking does. Holy shit, Volby genius moment. It's not me being a genius. It's me fighting fucking dog shit programming decisions, because that's cool. Okay, what if we do this? What if we do this? Hold on. What if we take some of this? What if we just go like a bap and then a bap? And then what if we then go like a bap bap, a bap, bap bap? Oh my god, else. Fucking else. Just fucking do anything else. Holy shit. Stop fucking complaining to me. I swear to fucking Christ. Else if linear velocity is that, yeah. Oh my god, bro was fighting the program when the program wasn't want to do anything. Well, that's what's happening right now. It's literally saying, oh, indent level doesn't match. Have you considered fixing your indent level? I don't fucking have an indent level issue. There's no fucking issue with the indent level. Why the fuck are you complaining about a fucking indent level? There is nothing for you to complain about with an indent level. I have just checked. So stop fucking freaking out and fucking, like, learn to fucking sit down and take your fucking seat. Holy shit, I sort of lowered. Can OBS stop freezing? Nope. Nope, you dead ass wrong. Dude, I'm so fucking upset, though, because it's like, this is why I hate white space languages. Because they always pull shit like this. Like, oh, your indent level doesn't match. Oh, your style is stupid. And it's like, fucking, you're stupid, you fucking piece of work. Holy shit. Because it's like, okay, this is the only one that doesn't make indent sense. So... Sure. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm literally going bap, 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 bap. Okay, it's going completely fucking unindented. And then we're going to select all of this. We're going to go bap. We're going to go bap, 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 bap. One small issue. I didn't do that one. Bap. An indent is the previous indentation level. Fucking gargle my shit. Like, fucking, like, put that shit in a fucking blender, give it a little swirl, and then fucking drink it as a protein shake. Because holy shit, you're fucking insufferable. Holy fucking shit, Godot. Holy fucking shit. I hate white space significance. It is the worst fucking choice. And whatever developer at Godot, or developers, made this decision, I understand it's more of a beginner-friendly thing, but holy shit, it's annoying. Valid crash out because this programming thing has this fucking system. Yeah, I don't know. Fucking images did not want to imagine. I don't know. That's thrilling. Oh my god, it's just fucking like, why? Why must you do this? Why must you be the thing? I don't fucking care. I don't fucking care. I don't care. I don't care about indentation level. I want to just make fucking program run. That's what I fucking want. I don't care about this stupid fucking indentation. Oh, you're not using the proper indentation. Well, then what the fuck do you want? There's an if statement right here, dipshit. So, like, do you not like the squirrely the fucking brackets? Indentation. Oh my god. Is it because you want to be an elif instead of just an if? Is that the concern? Is that you don't want to be an elif? Then what the fuck are you complaining about? Oh my god. Did bro smack his mic? No, the fucking table. I gave it a little tap tap. I'm just gonna fucking quit the whole project. Stop and quit. Oh wait, hang on. Is it because of this shit? Is it because of that? On indent doesn't match the previous indentation level. Because there isn't a fucking unindentation. It goes this line, one indent in. One indent in. No, fuck off. It's one indent in. Hello, baby man. Listen, now is not the time to try and be cute. I appreciate you. You're a good man, but no. Because you have a fucking one-tier indent here, then the next indent is supposed to be logic. Then you have an unindent, and then you have another indent for the next fucking block of logic. Oh my fucking god. No, baby man. Look at you. You're small, you're fluffy, and you're adorable. Look at you. Look at this guy. Look at this pups. Oh, big flaps. Oh, big flaps from the little man. Oh, big flaps from the little man. I know, you're just trying to calm me down. You're just trying to calm me down. Are you my grounding rod? Are you my grounding rod? Are you my little grounding baby? My little man who keeps me angry. There you go. Thank you for doing your best, Mr. Man. Thank you for doing your best. I appreciate you. You are the best part of my day. You are the best part of my day, Mr. Man. Oh, okay. You know what? Let's give the boy a little snack, a little extra food. What does the elif happen to be parentheses? It does not. I can add them to show you, but I know it does not. So, like, here, Q. Have a little snack. So, yeah. So, if we take that. So, the elif, as you were saying, parentheses. So, bap. There's your parentheses. Indentation level. Do you base previous indentation level? And you can see it's on line 15. Used space character for indentation instead of tab before the file. No, I fucking didn't. Because if we go bap. Now you can see we're back at 0, right? So, new line. It's just an auto indent. Bap. It's just absolutely shitting the fucking bed. And line 124, expected end of file. Why do you expect an end of file here? There's no fucking reason for you to expect end of file. Return. Return. Your void returns, so that's fine. Fuck off. Unexpected new line in class body. Why is that a fucking issue, Godot? Frozen stream. God damn it. God fucking damn it. Why does everything fucking go sideways? Why the fuck does every single little fucking thing go sideways? My god. That's been restarted, cool. Okay, but yeah, like fucking... Dude, why? Just fucking why? This shit is so fucking garbage. Because, like, this is why I keep fucking getting friction with Godot and why I keep considering just making my own shit. Because every single time I have to bump up against this horse shit, which is fucking me fighting the fucking engine instead of just being able to make my fucking game. Like, I don't want to... Oh my god, it froze again. But yeah, like, Hero, please go lie down. On your bed, please. Do you want to go for a pee? Do you want to go for a pee? Do you want to go for a pee-pee? Is it pee-pee time? Is that what's going on? Here, you can go for a pee. There you go. But yeah, like, this is what I fucking hate about, like, so many tools, is that, like, I want to fucking just, like, I want to make the thing work. I don't want to fucking, like, sit here fighting your fucking horseshit. This is one of the reasons why I hate imports and shit. Another day, another fucking bad day. I mean, it's not that it's that bad. It's just, like... It's just one of those things where all this makes me want to do is just fucking stop using Godot ever. Because it's just one of those things where it's so fucking consistently frustrating. Oh, you messed up the indent level. Oh, you're using white space instead of tabs. It's like, I don't fucking care. I don't fucking care. Complaining about white spaces and tabs is the most fucking arbitrary bullshit. And it's like, fucking to any English teacher fucking ever. If you've, like, docked more than, like, 1 to 3 points due to fucking formatting, like text or font or all this other shit, right? You're a fucking dog shit teacher. Because it doesn't fucking matter the fucking formatting on a fucking essay as long as it's still readable, right? Oh, you used 1.5 line spacing instead of 2. And I'm too fucking stupid to be able to read something at 1.5 line width. So because of that, I'm docking you 5 points because it's not very readable. Oh, I'm sorry. And it's like, you're fucking just a bad person. Like, unindent doesn't match previous indentation level. Oh, you didn't match the level by 1. You can't continue. Shut the fuck up. No one cares about. Yeah, pretty much. English teacher being Godot. Yeah, that's unironically what's happening right now. See, this is what happens if I do fucking what Godot wants, and it's like, no. No. And I don't want to do this, because if I do that, then yeah, there's that. Oh, indentation level doesn't match the previous indentation. That's how a fucking if statement in your own fucking language works. That's how this shit is supposed to fucking work. Like, I'm sorry, I'm obeying your fucking rules, and, like, I'm not getting the fucking result that I want. This is why every single time I fucking touch Godot, I experience some bullshit friction like this. Because what ends up happening is coding is supposed to be predictable, reliable, and repeatable, right? That's what coding is supposed to be. And I'm just not fucking getting that. Because for some reason, the fucking LSP or the programming language or whatever thinks there's a fucking issue here when it's fucking not. Oh my god. Remove stuff until it works and then add it back? Well, fucking bap. There. Now this indentation doesn't match. So fucking... Oh my god. Is it because fucking, like, all the way back here somewhere there's some stupid fucking indentation issue? Is that what it potentially is? If that's the case, I'm gonna be fucking livid of how it's erroring here and not there. Nope, that's everything fixed. That's fucking all, folks. Oh my god, this is such fucking horse shit. This is fucking horse plaps. This is fucking dog eggs. Like, holy fucking shit, I don't fucking care, Godot. Oh my god, and I refuse to use C#. Fuck off. Like, ooh, you have a return. Okay, fine, I'll remove the fucking return. Like, what do you want me to do about this? It's supposed to be a void function. Is it because this line's here? Is that all that is? No, because it's still fucking erroring. It just shits the bed right fucking here for whatever fucking reason. Send me the code and I'll work some... It's just a fucking formatting issue. Like, seriously. Like, okay. So there's no other issues before here, right? So if I fucking select all of the code fucking here to here, right? And I do spam shift tab, right? You'll see that like, oh yeah, there's indentation errors now, right? So let's slowly implement it back. So this. I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to select everything. I'm going to indent once. So there's that, right? Oh, look at that. It's expecting some indentations. Okay, so let's fix that then real quickly, right? So expect an indentation after if block. Yeah, that's because that's a new line. That's fine. So we can go back to here. There's this. This is just erroring for some reason now. Yeah, because it wants this to be indented. It wants this to be indented. It wants this to be indented. And then now it wants this to be indented and this to be indented. And that time it fucking worked. I already fucking did that. And then that time, for whatever fucking reason, it was like, sure, it works now. I give you my graces. Fucking piece of fucking shit. God, I fucking hate this engine. Don't you just love coding Volby? I do, though. That's the fucking issue. The issue is that I fucking hate about fucking Godot. And this happens every single fucking time I touch this piece of shit engine. Is that every single time it's like, oh, guys, there's an indent issue. Oh, there's a white space issue. Why does your fucking language depend on fucking invisible characters? I don't fucking care. Oh my god, it's such fucking horseshit. God, I fucking hate it. Oh my god. God, I fucking hate this. Oh my god. Dumb gasoline initiatives, fuck that bad, fuck Godot. I'm feeling that. Puff's looking at the Vol being scared. I will never hurt my pupper like that. But I'm so fucking upset. I'm so fucking done with this shit. Why the fuck did you just crash? Is grounded. And you all can be indented too. Wait. Why is this erroring suddenly? I just got the indentation error again. Why did I just get the fucking indentation error again? I didn't do fucking anything. Oh. That was me with Lua because Lua had this issue where, like, get this, closing brackets on one line. It will break code. Even that whole segment is one line of code. That's painful. Oh, hey, look at that. My fucking thing broke again. Awesome. I literally I don't even know what the fuck happened there. What's the error? Is it just running right now? Is it working? I fly. Cool. Oh my god. I am just... and then it would go, hey, this code bracket is for nothing, and add 2 more breaks and it'll work. Yeah. Dude, any fucking time... Like, any time I have to interact with fucking white space significance, it is the most infuriating shit. Constantly. Oh. Because this one wasn't indented. That's the issue. That was the issue right there. Wow, look at that. Okay, let's try this. And then we're going to do... Volby, are you okay? I'm just pissed off right now. I think my face is broken again. Okay. Fucking Christ, man. Fucking Christ, man. Oh, my face broke immediately after just trying to fix that. I don't need a hug. I need something that fucking works. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna make a poll. Make custom game engine instead? Question mark. Let me just fucking fix that. Let's see, make custom game engine instead? Question mark. Call Ari. No, I'm not gonna rely on Ari for this. What the custom game engine thing that is referenced will do will be, instead of me fucking with Godot, I'm just gonna code the game myself. And like I'll use library